staring contest. Have you blinked? I haven't blinked. My eyes are getting quite watery, though. It's starting to hurt. No! Ah, fuck me! I blinked first! You guys have to tell me whether or not you blinked first or not. You guys have to tell me or else you'll be big fat liars and I'll be mad at you forever. Hi, hello. How are you today? If you're blink, you're gay. Yes! You're gay now! Gay beam! How are you guys today? Hello, happy Sunday! If that isn't a May. Yay! I came in late, so May blinked first. Fuck! Fuck! Damn it! Fuck! I'll never go to the internationals, the international blinking competition. No! Fuck! Fuck! They're never gonna accept me! I didn't. I'm a Pole. We don't blink. We don't smile. Fuck! I can never win against the Polish. God damn it! Hi guys, how are you? Happy Sunday. It's good to see you again. I'm happy that you're all here for the Sunday sermon. Thank you for the head pads. Gamers, nerds even. Gamers and nerds even. As you will know from my Discord server, you can tell that I made a pretty big nerd purchase yesterday. I bought my first Magic the Gathering starter kit. and then I proceeded to me and Church IT Tech spent 2.5 hours last night baby stepping our way through trying to play Magic the Gathering together. And it didn't I didn't do too hot, I'll be honest. I'm a slow learner, I would say. I'm smart, but it takes a while for me to take up rules. And let me tell you, there's a lot of fucking rules in Magic the Gathering. It was ooh. I definitely was struggling last night with it. And then I proceeded to be pissed off for the next 2.5 hours. Because not only did I decide to download MTG Arena so that I could study and get a leg up on Church IT Tech, but I realized that the tutorial for the game is a little bit bugged. It's a little bit broken. And so I proceeded to lose all the fucking time because the cards kept bugging into each other and I couldn't read anything. And so I bought my first Magic the Gathering starter kit, and now I feel like even more of a fucking loser because I couldn't win once, not even against the tutorial. Oh man. I guess I'll never win anything in my whole entire life. Ah, shucks. Did you get the XIV set? Final Fantasy 14? We just got the straight up the starter kit for the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering collab. The one with Cloud and Sephiroth on it. Because Sephiroth is my boyfriend's boyfriend. And he was like, "Oh, but I want Sephiroth card." So I was like, "Okay, yeah, we'll get the starter kit and then you can play with your boyfriend all you want." So I think you're having audio issues. No, what do you mean? No, what do you mean? Oh man, I can never win. Here, I turned my gain up ever so slightly. Guys, may stereotype me today. Yeah, because you're the most predictable lesbian I know, Zio. The most predictable lesbian I know. Okay, I'm scrolling up to see what you guys were talking about. I was talking about Magic the freaking Gathering. But also, hello everybody. Hello. Do you know that feeling when you look at the sun for too long and then you can't see, and then when you see again, everything is green and everyone thinks you're high? I love to do the thing where you close your eyes and you press your palms into your eyelids until you start seeing sparkles. Until you start seeing the sparkles and I'm pretty sure they're the veins inside of your eyelids whenever you do that. But I love to do that. I love to see the sparkles inside of my eyelids. Not sure if it's very good for your eyes though, I'll be honest. I have a problem. I fought 5 big dogs in law. IRL? Hold on. IRL? Why are you fighting dogs in your spare time? Hold on. I don't think we should be fighting dogs here. Be nice to dogs. Unless they're trying to tear you limb from limb, I guess. IRL? What the hell? What kind of dogs are you fighting? Are you fighting cute little puppies or giant ones? little scary, I'll be real. I don't even fight with my cat. I don't have a fighter's bone in me, though I fucking wish I did. Imagine just going up to someone. Imagine, like, being at a bar. God, I fantasize about this all the time. My fists are small, all right? There's a reason that my nickname in high school was Baby Hands. I fantasize all the time about getting in, like, a bar fight with someone. Walking into a bar in, like, a leather jacket and gloves and maybe even, like, spikes on my boots or something. And everyone looks at me and they go, oh, we don't want to fuck with her. That 4'11 menace down there, she's an absolute fucking machine. And then somebody looks at me the wrong way and I just go, bap! I go, bap! And I punch them in the fucking kisser. I punch them right in the fucking kisser and then they knock down. They tumble over 4 different bar stools and everyone goes, oh, fuck! You ignited her fury! But I don't think I could punch anyone. I think if I punched any person on this planet, they'd be like, oh, what was that? Was that a little fly? Did a little fly land on my cheek there? And then they'll punch me like 5 times harder, and then I'll go into a coma, and I'll quite literally never wake up. Quite literally never wake up. Bad bitch none. I wish I was, dog. I wish. I almost got shredded to pieces. Maybe listen, maybe you shouldn't fight dogs. Okay. Humans, I don't think a lot of people realize we are literally just big, fleshy vessels. Vessels that contain a soul, and we are so incredibly fallible. We get hurt so easily. It's fascinating. May thinks she's Ray Ripley. I fucking wish I was, dude. I'd be so hot if I was. But no, I'm not. I'm not cool at all. I don't think I could punch anyone. Ugh. Okay. Maybe I need high ground and long range. I'm getting ready for round 2. What the fuck are you doing, dog? That's crazy. I don't even think I could get in a fight with my cat. If my cat tried to skirmish with me, she'd swipe at me and then I'd go, oh, 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 and then I'd die. Was that a convincing death noise? Did I sound like I was dying convincing? Hopefully, hopefully you guys think I'm really good at voice acting my own death there. Okay, more like rip your balls out, I wish. I still think this is a cult. What defines a cult? I think this is a perfectly normal place of gathering. That sounded like something. Whoa! There's try 2. Was try 2 any better? Razzie Awards nomination. Fuck you. I'm a phenomenal actress. Okay. Hi, Nightmare. Perfectly normal, the way she just lies on the internet. What the hell? I've never lied in my whole life. That's a nun's whole thing. Lying? Mm-mm. No siree, not me. Oh, quick, what's the quickest thing that I can lie about? I have a 9-inch plushie. I didn't, you know what? I decided that I didn't want to just start talking about not safe for work topics like in the first 30 minutes. I wanted to test myself to see if I could go at least 30 minutes without bringing up boobs, penis, or anything equivalent to that. But I failed. I failed in my first 11 minutes. You hesitated. Yeah, because I was trying to think what's something that could be 9 inches but is also not my giant schlong. And I so my chair sucks. And so I literally sit on a giant cinema roll plushie because if there's not something behind my back, I'm just sitting up for hours on end. So I was like, well, the biggest thing that's in my immediate vicinity is a big ass fucking cinema roll. So 9-inch nail, you had that in the bag. Fuck, I did. God damn it. Fuck. Oh well. A sword? Ah, I wish I had a 9-inch sword. And actually, speaking of swords, so the Renaissance Fair. is in my city next week. And as per usual, all of my friends are going. But for the first time in a while, I feel like I can't summon the strength to go to the Renaissance Fair this year. I don't know what it is, you know? Because the Renaissance Fair in Las Vegas is always more or less the same thing every year. Our Renaissance Fair it's quite small, and it's like the exact same vendors every year. It's the exact same $70 sword that is mass produced for $30. Like, you know, it's all the same stuff every year. But it's very fun to dress up and to frolic in the fields and have you have a mystical, magical time, pretending that you're a beautiful fairy princess or a dashing pirate or a epic, scary warlock, you know? But I can't muster it up this year. But I'd really like to, because last year, when I was making my fucking costume, it was literally like 5.5 months of gluing flowers onto tights and a skirt. It took forever. So it feels like a shame to not go, because I've put in so much time and energy into making that costume. But I also don't want to. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been to the same event for like 5 years straight at this point. But who knows? Maybe I'll force myself to go anyway, just so I can hang out outside with my friends, because it's also not gonna be 100 degrees outside. For the last couple years, I know that it is not fall, because every year the Renaissance Fair in goddamn October would still be 105 to 110 degrees outside. This year, a crisp and beautiful, like 79 degrees. It is never that cool in early October in Vegas anymore. So the fact that it is, I'm like, I shouldn't waste this chance. But at the same time, maybe I don't want to be frolicking in the dirt this year. I don't know. Ren fairs are such a weird American thing. I want to go one day. And I also think that it's interesting that other countries don't really have Renaissance fairs the same way that we do. Like, in that case, what the hell do you guys... what event do you guys have that you guys can just, like, go outside and LARP at? I think that's a fundamental human experience that we should all be having. Excuse me. I think that everyone should have the excuse to just go outside and LARP as whatever the fuck they want to every now and then, you know? At least once a year. At least once a year you go outside and you LARP and you be a sexy elf or a handsome pirate or whatever you goddamn well please. Lots of... You know what? I realized at my Renaissance Fair, the big two things that people like to be are mushrooms or Vikings. For some reason, it's always mushrooms or Vikings. Both equally good aesthetics, I think, for going to the Ren Fair. But I wonder why in my city it's specifically those two. A couple years ago, though, when the Shadow Wizard Money Gang was a giant meme, there were groups of dudes that were all the Shadow Wizard Money Gang, and it was very funny. Just like black morph suits and then like a colorful hood and then like a big golden chain around their neck. And it was pretty funny. I actually quite missed the Shadow Wizard Money Gangs. And I also... oh my god, I don't know if I ever told you guys this story. May, how have you been? New Year's Eve? Do you go LARP on New Year's Eve, Kev? That's interesting. Also, I've been quite well. It's been a nice, usual, normal, run-of-the-mill week for Lady May. Can't really complain about a usual, normal, run-of-the-mill meek. Mill Meek? Isn't that a rapper? Anyway, I'm saying my words incorrectly now. Typical May moment. Warsaw Pete says we have events that cover very narrow historical periods, and historical and fantasy events are usually separate, not a hodgepodge of gestures wildly, all this shit. I mean, maybe it's because America doesn't really have that crazy long of a history that we do like to... I feel like the Renaissance Fair is when everyone just goes outside and cosplays like what their Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones OC would be, you know? I feel like that's the general vibe. And then when Genshin Impact was huge, there was a lot of Genshin Impact cosplayers at the Renaissance Fair. And there was a lot of, God, what was it? I remember last year there was a decent amount of free run cosplayers. Because the anime was like about to come up, so people were really hyping it out. Yeah, I can't remember what the fuck people were wearing. Sorry. sometimes when I hold a note like that, I like to imagine that I'm a bee or something similar. But anyway, what I was going to say is 2 years ago when I went to the Ren Fair, there was a bird show. And there was this dude who traveled with his birds. He traveled with his birds, and he had like a bird performing act. You know, like you'd hold up a dollar, and then the bird would come and take the dollar from your hand with its cute little beak. Things to that effect. And then like the birds would do tricks, like make them fly through hoops and make them hop and talk and, you know, little cute little birdie tricks. And then like... I want to say, like, 10 minutes into the show, he started complaining about his divorce. He started complaining about how his bitch wife took half of the damn birds, so he doesn't have as many birds as he usually would have for his show. And, like, the vibe of the show instantly, like, everyone was looking at each other like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like we've got a character on our hands. And then he started complaining about, like, how children these days are too woke to go into the military, and his birds are better trained than the youth of today. And listen, it was super fucking weird. Long story short, my friend made a very strongly worded email to the staff of the Renaissance Fair, and we did not see the Birdman again last year. He was no longer a performing act at the Las Vegas Renaissance Fair. Man, I'm sorry for traumatizing your eyes. It's okay, it was silly. Theo says, the fuck with this guy's problem? The fact that he got a divorce, I guess. But I think the bigger underlying problem with the bird guy is that he was just wildly fucking unhinged. You don't start a show for kids talking about your divorce and how your wife took half of your birds, and then start comparing the youth of today to being too woke to go into the military. The fuck did the military have to do with your goddamn bird show? We were here to watch Perky the Parrot do a little backflip or something. I don't know. I don't know. It was a weird yikes situation. So all of that is to say the Las Vegas Ren Fair is kind of weird, you know? It's not really... It's popular, but it's not really, like, super incredibly put together. And another thing that I think that has kind of, like, soured my tastes on the Renaissance Fair in my city is that, also 2 years ago was a very flawed year for the fucking Ren Fair. All of the shirts were AI generated, and in particular, they spelled fucking Renaissance wrong on the goddamn Renaissance Fair t-shirts. The stupidest thing that you could possibly do. So, yeah. Like, there were other things, like skeletons that kind of just, like, morphed into nothing as you stared at them longer. Like, the ribs would be totally wrong. There was no anatomical correction within the bones. There was a dragon that had, like, 4 talons on one hand and then 6 on the other. So, very obvious AI t-shirts. So, it's like, I don't really want to, like... I don't know. I guess I don't really want to support an event that is, like, so obviously sloppily put together and with not as much care put into the Renaissance fairs of other states. Because there are other states, like the Wisconsin Renaissance Fair, the New York Renaissance Fair, the Los Angeles Pleasure Fair, also the Renaissance Fair, but it's called the Pleasure Fair instead. They have, like, full fucking buildings that they build up, and also the Ren Fair is, like, 3 weeks long. Ours is 3 days long. It starts and it stops right in one weekend. Like, the other ones are so elaborate and so, like, nice. That's also, like, maybe I just want to go to a better one, you know? I don't know. Warsaw Pete says, like, we have events pertaining to, for example, the war with the Teutonic Order, culminating with the Battle of Grunwald in 1410. Damn, that's a long time ago. I can't even fathom how long that was. You won't get, for example, the winged hussars there because that's from a later period. We got this 9th, 10th century Viking event at an island. What the fuck? At an island? That's sick! That sounds awesome! I want to go to an island. I want to go to a Viking island. That sounds super cool. Why are you bonking me? Wait, what did I do? Hey, what the hell? Man, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I'm just done with the Renaissance Fair in my city. Another thing, too... Well, since I already failed, I'll talk about it. Another thing, too, that I've noticed, that the Renaissance Fair also seems to be a secondary excuse for people to be utterly fucking debaucherous in public. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen the TikToks about it. There's a lady that will feed you beer, and like you open your mouth and you put your hands on these little hanger things, like you're hanging from it, and then like this lady will like praise you and coax you into chugging the beer like a good little whore, you know, like that kind of thing. That kind of thing is like all over the place at Renaissance fairs, and I wonder why, because I don't think that there's anything about the Renaissance fair that's like super sexy, you know? Everyone is wearing a corset, and it's nice to look at big boobs and corsets, you know? Totally understandable. But something about the Renaissance fair just seems to invite so much debauchery, some absolute peak horniness that does not come out of people for similar events. Imagine going to like the fucking cosmetology event that comes through every 3.5 months, and then people are creaming all over their lipstick stations, you know? Like, I don't know what it necessarily is about the Renaissance fair that brings this out of people. Hi there, May. You okay? I'm doing quite well today, Omega Snake Boss. How are you doing today? Also, if you've missed the last few Metal Gear Rising Revengeance streams, I fucking suck at fighting Armstrong. I fucking suck at fighting the Senator. It's basically getting punched in the face for 2.5 hours simulator for me at this point. I suck at it. I'm trying my best, though. So it's basically a gathering of the juggalos for history fantasy nerds. Yeah, it's just an excuse for people to LARP and be really horny in public for some reason. And I'm not sure if I really want to be around that energy. Maybe it's because the Renaissance Fair always takes place in Halloween, and Halloween tends to be quite the slutty event for a lot of Halloween adult celebrators. But I don't know. I have no idea. Zio says, no, some of these people put the beer into their mouth and then spit it into yours. Oh! And I would fucking throw up if that happened to me. Yeah, totally understandable. I would also throw up. Listen, spitting, not one of my kinks. Not something that I'm necessarily into. I would actually prefer it if you kept your saliva inside of your mouth. Thank you. Also, you should play some Digimon Storytime, stranger. Well, if you need help, I did cover him a long time ago on my channel. I forgot, you have guides! Thank you! For me, the thing I struggle the most is the part where he throws buildings at you. Every time he throws a building at me, I fail. And, like, I started to understand it towards the end of it there, but then I would get my shit rocked by the next building, and I was like, well, all right. Guess I'll kill myself. I just got that Digimon game. A lot of people have been talking about Digimon in my general sphere lately. And I honestly did not know that Digimon was so popular with the gamers. So maybe at some point I will indeed have to try out what's going on with Digimon. I was watching one of my mutuals, and he's a regular here as well. Silentio Argent. He was playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth, one of the older Digimon games, and it was like he was really close to the ending, so I just watched him finish off the game casually as I was doing my own Hades runs. And it did seem interesting. Did I understand anything that was going on? No. Pokemon and Digimon were Pokemon and Digimon were banned in my elementary school for being satanic and not being Christian enough. But it does seem interesting. I have nothing against it. Warsaw Pete says, so you're the American public and the senator is the government. Not unexpected. God, don't even fucking get me started talking on our goddamn government right now. Every year, regardless of who is in office, we keep having government shutdowns like every fucking year. And I'm sick of it, man. I wish the government would just work, you know? I would like to be able to go to work and not have to think about politics on a day-to-day basis, but every single fucking year the government shuts down, and I'm just sick of it. I wish it would work. I think everyone thinks that regardless of their country. Please, government, just fucking work. There's a reason that you're there. But whatever. I don't like getting political on my streams, so I won't talk about it much, but all I would like to say is that I wish the government would work. I wish it would work. It's a pain in the ass when it doesn't work. It's right up there with Pokemon. Digimon? Listen, I know very little about Digimon, and I'm only beginning to learn and understand Pokemon more. I played my first Pokemon game last year when Church IT Tech gave me Pokemon Scarlet for my birthday. And that was the first Pokemon game that I ever finished. one of my girlfriends in high school, middle school, she lent me her copy of Pokemon Emerald, and her DS. And then like a week later, she was like, "Did you finish the game? I'd like it back. I want to do another run." And I was like, "I played 2 hours, but okay." So I just gave her DS back to her. Or was it a DS? Maybe it was a Game Boy Advance. I don't remember what it was anymore. It was a long time ago. Honestly, probably like 10 years ago. God, I'm old. God, I hate thinking about that. In this environment, it's hard to avoid politics. It is. It's extremely hard. I just wish the world was different, I guess. I just wish everything worked, and I wish we didn't have to worry about everything. I wish we didn't have to worry about everything. Whatever. Zio says, I also bought a new boom arm. Ah, so it won't sound like you're... like you're fucking someone so crazy they're Looney Tunes with the amount of squeaking that happens with your boom arm, huh? Good for you. Congrats on the new boom arm. You whippersnapper. Oh, well, thank you. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take being a young, fresh, hot whippersnapper. I also, and you know what? I do rant about this a lot, so I'll save you all the spiel, but I do think that I'm young still. Despite the fact that when I was laying down, it did take me like 2 hours to fall asleep, because for some reason, and I genuinely, I was just laying down, but my hip was aching, dog. My hip was absolutely aching, and I could not get comfortable for the life of me. It felt like my hip was gonna, like, fall off of my body or something if I laid the wrong way. I hated it. Thank you for coming in, One Arm. How are you doing today? Digimon, where a rap plushie turns into an angel of God. Of course, that sounds totally acceptable. Omega Snake Boss says, I hope my guide helps you out in Digimon Time Strangers. Very good. I recommend it. So many people have been talking about Digimon lately. Maybe I'll have to actually commit to learning more about Digimon finally. Sorry that it takes me so long to, like, get into things. My God. Hey. What the scallop cat? What are you doing? Wait, can you guys hear her? She's meowing. Did you hear that? Hold on. Meow, meow. Meow again. I don't know if my mic picked that up. Nope. No. Okay, let me grab her and see if she'll meow for you guys. All right, meow, meow. Now's your chance. You're on the mic. You did it the other day. Do it again. Come on, girl. Come on. You're gonna make me sound like I'm talking to myself. Everyone needs to believe that I have a cat. I'm talking to the voices. I'm talking to the voices again. And they're cat-shaped. Come on, girl. Oh, she hates me. I think you're talking to yourself. I agree. I disagree. I usually have a cat. And actually, is the cat your conscience? Wait, no. I'm not hallucinating her. Don't tell me that. I only got her last year. Don't take her away from me. Don't take her away from me. You don't have a cat. No. Yeah, May, you're going crazy. No. May, are you talking to yourself again? Do you guys think that I regularly talk to myself? Well, in all honesty, I actually do talk to myself quite regularly. When I get ready for work in the morning, I like to pretend that I'm like making a vlog or something. Like, a day in the life. Here's my makeup routine. Here is my regimen. This is how I brush my teeth. I do the bottom part first and then the top part. I don't know. I'm ridiculous. I just like to talk to myself. Maybe it's my endless capacity for yapping that takes me this far. Yeah, no shame. You know what? Thank you. I think everyone has moments where they just want to yap to themselves and hear the sound of their own voice. You shouldn't do that. People would think you're a crazy person. I have to stop myself. I have to stop myself from doing that at work. There are times when I'm literally at my laptop and I go, "Are you stupid? Are you dumb? What are you looking for?" And then and then if someone looks at me, I have to go, "Sorry, I was talking to myself. My bad." I think maybe I do truly talk too much. Maybe that's my issue. Warsaw Pete says, my grandma talks to her pots and pans, calls them stupid cunts. Well, I get that. Well, I get that. Zio says, I just imagining when I come over and I'm gonna be on the couch and hear that shit and look at you sideways. I'll be quiet as fuck when you're at my house. I'm not gonna goddamn talk at all. It's my favorite nun. Oh, me? Me? I'm your favorite nun? That's crazy. Thank you. What? Me, a nun? Well, I knew that part. Me, a favorite nun? Whatever. I talk to my chair and I call it a toe-stubbing bitch. Last night, I banged my knees so goddamn hard against the side of my desk that I thought I saw God's light for a moment. And then I literally did the Peter Griffin thing where you're like, ah, ah. It hurt, dog. It's the kind of hit when you like feel your whole kneecap fucking move a little bit. It was hard. It hurt. Well, how are you all doing today? Tell me about your weekend. What have you guys been up to? I think I actually didn't say hello to everyone individually today. So hi Taito, hi Warsaw, hi Zio, hi Elliot, hi Kev, hi M Gamer, hi Taito, hi Miki, hi everybody. I hope you are all having a good day. Hi Crimson, hi Jake. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day so far. Oh, and Truckin'. Hello, Truckin'. Hello, everyone. Been there, done that more times than I'd like to admit. We are, like I was saying before, we are all truly just so fragile. But the human body also can take a lot of fucking shit. You truly can pulverize your foot and still not break a bone. It's incredible. Have you guys ever dropped frozen chicken on your goddamn foot before? Because that shit hurts so bad. I dropped like a pound of frozen chicken on my foot, and it genuinely felt like I had dropped half of an elephant on my foot, and I was so sure that I broke something. I didn't. I just bruised my foot a little bit. It was crazy. And actually, a couple of years ago, maybe 3 or 4 now, I fell down the stairs at a local theater of mine. And these stairs are marble. They are pointy. They are very nice. So when I fell down the stairs, I fell with my legs beneath me as I slid down the stair. So every single stair, like, was crushed beneath my body weight, you know? And my legs were crushed beneath my body, and my legs were, like, catching every single stair. Somehow, I still did not break a bone. I just sliced my legs up real good, to the point where I could not lay down with a blanket on me because I had bruised my legs so bad and so tenderly that I couldn't put anything on my legs for like 3 weeks. It was terrible. It was it was really bad. And somehow I still didn't fucking break shit. I have the best gummy limbs that anyone's ever goddamn seen. oh. Died again. Comic-Con killed them. What? Weekend was alright, by the way. How was yours? My weekend was quite nice. Yesterday, I went outside. I know, crazy, right? I went outside and I touched so much grass. Actually, there was no grass. It was all concrete and pavement, baby. But I was out all day yesterday. I got plenty of sun for my pale, pale nun body. And it was quite a wonderful day. I went out, I bought a Magic the Gathering starter kit, I went home, learned Magic the Gathering for like 2.5 hours. It was great. 4 stairs, catching stray nuns. Poor my goddamn knees, I would like to say. That shit hurt. May went outside, the shock of the center. Well, hey, fuck you, alright. Maybe I will go to the Renaissance Fair next weekend. You think I don't go outside? I'll show you something, buddy. I'll send you a picture of grass. Whatever. Oh, there we go. Wrong way, sorry. May has look of potion seller. I require your strongest potions. Give me the potion that'll make my penis incredibly big. Impossibly big. Enough to squish dwarves with. May should touch grass. Do you just think that I sit inside all day, every day? I have to go outside for at least a few seconds a day when I drive to work. That counts as going outside enough, I think. And usually, I like to go on little walks on my lunch break. Little walks. And sometimes, before I get home, too, I like to take a little walk. I feel like I get enough air most Most days, most sunshine, most times. I like those fairs. They're really fun. I just don't know if I really want to go this year. But I should to hang out with my friends, but at the same time, I'm tired. I don't know. The sun burns us. Precious, it burns us. It truly does. My lily white body can't take much more of it. I'm kidding. I'm Mexican. I actually tan before I burn. I have the weirdest... I don't want to show you guys feet, alright? I will never show you guys my feet. But I have the weirdest tan lines on my feet. Genuinely? No idea. Like, so, okay. No bitches ass perspective. No bitches? Vitamin D. I need some more vitamin D. But the tan lines on my foot genuinely are like diamond crisscross shape because I keep wearing these diamond crisscross sandals. So I have a bunch of like tiny diamonds on the top of my foot. Like I said, never showing you my feet. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom myself out a bit. I'm trying to zoom myself out a bit more. And my weekend is okay. Just spent most of the morning checking up on games to see if they would fire up for the month. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I get you. I was gonna go to a concert today to hang out with some buds. Said fuck that. I'm staying in. Fair enough. I don't want to go outside. Say fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. You wear sandals? Yeah. I mean, when you live in Las Vegas, most of the time you do not want to wear sneakers and socks because it's so hot outside. I wear sandals all the time, but it is pretty much sneaker weather now, so I could pivot to just wearing sneakers. But now that the tan lines on my foot are so dark and weird, I kind of just want to keep wearing the same pair of sandals to see just how dark I can get the tan lines, you know? I don't know. So it was written in the law of May, thou shalt not see my feet. I don't know, $500, maybe I'll think differently. I'm kidding. I should sell myself for more. I'm kidding. No feet? Yay, surprise, I actually don't have any. I levitate everywhere on my little stumps. Anyway. Some of them are older and most of them are considered horror games. I still need to pick up a horror game for October, for spooky month. I am planning on playing some Phasmophobia sometime soon with the members of the convent and Dead Bees as well. But what would you do if someone suddenly threw 500 at you after hearing you say that? Well, I guess for the most part, the thing about my body is I don't want to show like my whole body or my face ever. But like, I showed like my thighs before on my Twitter, and I feel like that's enough. So I feel like the top of my feet, not that bad. The bottom of the feet though, the soles, those are premium, baby. You never seeing them soles. Reap. Alright, I'm gonna unbwomp myself. Back to normalcy. Oh, I'm zoomed out as hell. Well, I'll let you guys see my outfit today. You guys like my nun attire, as per usual? Same as always, but nice to remind you guys that I do have a body. Oh, alright, I guess I womped forever. Hey! Eyes up here. Eyes up here. Alright, I might have a few suggestions, but they are set in the grim darkness of the far future. I feel like a lot of horror games are either set in alternate realities or in the far future where some terrible, terrible event happened to humanity, and now we're all fucky-wucky. Yum, 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 yum. I'm a little bitch when it comes to horror, but I want to play Dead Space one day. Want to bet? Bet what? Truckin'! How do I get better at Magic the Gathering? I was texting poor Truckin' probably until like 2 a.m. last night, being like, "What does the artifact card do? What does this do?" Ever play Medieval or Alien Isolation? I have not, but there is a YouTuber I like called the Cyan Man, and he did an Alien video where every single time the alien was on screen, he would play Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake, but like muffled. And I really liked that bit. I was a big fan of that bit. That's the only thing I know about Alien Isolation. Hi, Clown. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Have you been driving a lot again, my friend? I feel like, well, that's your job. So you probably are driving a lot, but figured I'd ask. I also have been driving a goddamn lot. I'm tired of paying for gas. I'm sure that the truckers here have much more to complain about, though. I'm sure you have much more to complain about than I do when it comes to driving and paying for gas. But God, it's expensive. I wish it were cheap. Hello, hi. No, I put the truck on my back and I run. Oh, that's awesome. Send me a video. Send me a video. Not a job yet. Driving, yes. Yes, the gas is really expensive here. Actually, yeah. How expensive is the gas in your country? Because in America, a gallon of gas is like $4.53 last I checked. Maybe $4.30 something. I don't know. It's like $4 though, and that's way too much. I would like it if it was maybe like $1. Maybe even like a penny. That would be awesome. I have a lot of debt to pay off. 310? Oh, not bad, M Gamer. That's not too terrible. Kaido says, I would. Oh, ow, ow. Why are you? Ow, what the fuck, man? Hey, hey. Step off. Kaido says, I would suggest Vermintide 2 or Darktide because horde shooters are considered horror a bit. I bet, huh? I've been looking at the Skinwalker game that's been trending on TikTok lately. But I do think that I would poop my little pants. I do think I would poop my little pants. Oh, hi, pretty lady. Hi, Elliot. I'm all up in your face. I'm all up in your face right now. Does this make you nervous? When I'm all up in your face like this? Hold on. How about when I do this? Are you nervous? Am I making you blush? Sorry. May should play Fortnite horror maps. I hate... I have, like, I don't know. I feel similarly about Roblox, but I don't really like to play, I guess, like... maybe I don't really love user-generated content games very much. I prefer to just play, like, the regular game that I download it for. I prefer to just play regular-ass fucking Fortnite if I'm gonna play Fortnite. And also, still haven't updated Fortnite since, since like 2 weeks ago. Because it's taking, like, 2.5 hours to download. Pissed me off so bad that I don't want to re-download Fortnite. Na, 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 na. If you take the average income, it's more expensive here, but more than half the price is taxed for the government. I figure. I figure. Common gas moment. Na, 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 na. I have a dog who wakes me up like this, so I don't feel nervous. Oh, I see. Meow Meow will also do that. She'll poke her entire head into my blanket, because I sleep with my blankie over my head, lest the boogeyman touch my little toots when I'm asleep. She'll like poke her head into my blanket hole where I keep my face, and she'll go at like 6 in the morning. She eats at 6 in the morning every morning, and she's a pain in the fucking dick about it every morning. I love her though. I love my cat. It's almost the 1 year since I got my cat actually, and I don't know what I should do to celebrate her. 1 year of Meow Meow. 1 year of my precious sweet little baby Meow Meow. $5.5 a gallon here. Damn! I guess that's not too high off of what gas is over here, but na, 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 na. Can we get May on the Vegas orb like this? For $500,000 per 7 seconds, you could put May on the Las Vegas sphere. I do think that is genuinely how expensive it is to put an ad on the sphere. I could Google it. I think that was the number from last year. We bumped up right now? Absolutely, Jeter. By the way, hi, Jeter! Hi. I don't see you a lot these days because you're doing your studies, but it's nice to see you, my friend. How expensive is it to advertise on the Las Vegas sphere 2025? Oh, yeah. So, still about as expensive as I remember. It is $400,000 for a single day and $650,000 for a full week. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. There have been a couple of really cool ads on the Sphere in the last couple of years, though. Like, even though I don't watch One Piece, I do think that the Sphere takeover that One Piece did was pretty freaking cool, actually. I thought that was kind of nice. Nom, 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 nom. May would download the update, go to work, come back at home, and the download would still be 7%. Yeah, my SSD fucking sucks now. I told IT Tech, like, I probably just need a new SSD for Christmas. And he was like, alright, word. Alright, word. More computer parts for Christmas, baby. Let's go. Hi, Kronos. How are you? Hi, Zombie. How are you? 317 per gal of gas where I am. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Unless you live in a place where the currency is a little bit fucky-wucky, in which case, I'm sorry. Jeter says, hey, can't say it's nice to see you. Okay, that was a bit too mean, but I won't retract it. Jeter, I look at a sticky note from you every day that says, fuck you. I never expect you to be nice to me. The hell with that. I know, right? Shit's expensive. Dad, let's make it happen. No, no, I actually don't think I want to be on the Las Vegas Sphere. I actually don't think that I want people to look at me ever. Honestly, though, I feel like if I ever saw VTubers on the Las Vegas Sphere, like HoloLive or something, I'd shit my little pantalones. I would be driving 95 miles an hour to get down to the Sphere and take videos of it. That would be really cool. I would like to see other VTubers on the Sphere. Not me, though. That's scary. I only have 600 followers. I don't want to be exposed to millions all at once. Nice. Would you mind looking at the sticky note again? Ooh, actually, I don't think I could see. I actually think that I might be blind. I actually think that I can't see it at all whatsoever. But I just paid $69. Nice. Oh, speaking of 69, do you guys know what 6'7" means? Sorry to age myself there. I just have been, last night when I was at a matcha place, I was hearing kids go like, 6'7", and it's not the first time I've seen the 6'7" meme. I've seen it quite a bit now. I have no idea what the hell it means, though. What does 6'7" mean? Please, please. I'm old. You have to tell me. Mods, shit's May's pantaloons. What the? No, I don't want other people to shit in my pants. If other people are going to shit in my pants, then I may as well just shit in mine. But listen, I still don't want to shit in my pants. Didn't Doki get a Vegas Sphere slot? I think a big tuber did it. Really? And I missed it? And I didn't see it? No! Hold on, let me look it up. Doki Bird, Las Vegas Sphere. That would be really cool if true. You know what? I'm not seeing any pictures. I'm just seeing regular Las Vegas Sphere stuff when I looked it up. Mango 6, mustard 7. Mango mustard 67. It's a reference to a song. Oh, so it's a song reference. All right, that makes a little bit more sense. Because I just kept hearing people say 6'7", and I was like, I thought 69 was the funny number. Because that one's the sex number. I don't know what the hell 6'7" means. Knowing that it's a song, though, makes me feel a little bit less, like, completely out of the loop. Because when it's like a song, I feel like it's understandable. But if it's just like a widespread meme amongst the youth that I totally missed out on, that makes me feel worse about myself. I'm gonna unwomp again. Time to show you my body once more. They're shitting into other people's pants? Gross. Sorry. Listen, I promise it won't happen. Aw. Jeter says there's a possibility I might get my hand on a cluster from a server rack. A bunch of PCs clumped together, basically, for a really good price. I just have to find room for it and hope it's not too late. That sounds crazy. Church IT Tech has been getting into something that's called, I think it was called like a media home space. I don't know what the fuck that shit means, but he was trying to explain to me that it's a different kind of like storage for your media. I don't know. I don't know what it means. Do you think I know how computers work? I don't. All I know is that the computer is beaming pretty lights and colors directly into my eyes, and I'm quite thankful for the pretty lights and the colors being beamed directly into my eyes. La, 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 la. Jeter says 6'7" is a reference to a song they started doing edits to, then athletes and shit started to say it to like bait the edits. Had some guy on TikTok explain it. And I hope it's not too loud. And I have to hope it's not too loud. Oh, okay. Understandable. Thank you, Jeter. I appreciate you all. Also, I didn't even say hi to Blue. Hello, Blue. Welcome in. I hope you had a good day. Oh, back down here. That's fine. Hold on. Sorry, I've... Whenever my head is too close to the bottom of the screen, I like to hide a little. Do a little bit of hide and seek. Would peekaboo work on a... Would peekaboo work on a grown-ass man? May, you want to be whomped again? I've been whomped for like the entire stream. I mean, if you like me when I'm whomped a bit more, then I guess go crazy. Well, anyway, I'm just saying hi. I'm a piss, jerk, then leave. You got a crazy nighttime regimen, dude. You... Oh, actually, maybe I won't continue that sentence now that I have a raider. I was about to ask... Cheater. Do you really have to jerk it every single night? You have to bring it up to me every single night. But anyway, hi Raiders. I hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome to the church, Meta Moth Lover, and also Agent Heron? Heron? Is it Heron or Heron? Either way, I apologize for what you walked into. My name is May. Nice to meet you guys. Okay. Warsaw Pete says, I would, but it's not the face getting hidden and shown to work. You know what? Fair enough. Jeter says, yes, I do. It calms me. I don't get it. But you know what? Everyone has different ways to release themselves, I suppose. For me, it's having a nice little treat at the end of the day. Agent Heron says, I promise there was more than one person. Oh, don't worry about it. Never anytime. Peter says, I don't have to bring it up. I just like the bait reaction. So you want everyone to know that you're jacking your shit crazy style? Fucking freak. Everyone knows you're about to touch your penis, buddy. Anyway. We're praying that May has a nice wedding sometimes. I still don't know why everyone thinks I'm about to get engaged. I promise, me and Church ID Tech are poor. We don't have money for anything like that. Also, it's pronounced like the bird. You got it right the first time. Heron. All right. Got it. Since he's getting married, apparently. I am not. Hi, Okami. How are you today? Happy Sunday. How are you? Premature raid. The premature raid, just like Jeter prematurely ejaculates. Anyway, sorry. I don't know you like that, Jeter. I apologize. Anyway, you're just trying to humiliate me again. Don't get me excited. Oh, fuck, I forgot this likes to be... This freak. I forgot this freak likes to be degraded. Anyway. May's married to God, a god of chaos. I think I'm my own god of chaos. I don't need to be married to one. I have enough by myself. But also, Asian Heron, what were you guys playing today? What were you streaming? Were you guys also yapping, or were you playing a silly little game? Tell me about your stream. Tell me about your day. I hope you had a nice day today. I'm not a premature comer. Oh yeah, what's your fucking proof, buddy, huh? What's your fucking proof, buddy, huh? I don't believe you. Wait, premature comer? Blue, you met one of your kind. Blue, meet Jeter. Anyway. I was playing Fear. A scary game for Spooky Month. I'll send you proof. No. I don't want that, actually. I don't want that, actually. Please, actually. No, God's here. God, the Eternal Father, look away. Look away. My bad, Big G. You might want to step out of the stream real quick. My bad, Big G. You spent this portal day, no closing it. Listen. What am I looking at / hearing? Us having a totally normal Sunday sermon, Okami. I apologize for myself. It's my fault that we're all this way. Anyway. God is disappointed in the nun. I think that everyone is disappointed in me. I don't think there's a single person that's not disappointed in me. Add hell. I'm sorry, Asian Heron. I'm sorry. And also, welcome back in, Andy Iser. I hope you're having a good day today. Piss nun, piss nun, piss nun, piss nun, I don't remember. What about me is a piss nun? I don't remember. I don't remember why everyone keeps calling me piss nun. I don't remember. Where? I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed in you. You're the best, May. Yes, all right, I'll take it. Heavy pooper May. No! I don't poop. I don't shit. Nor do I piss. Listen. Hi, Blue. Hi, May. Hi, Andy. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day. Warsaw P says, I'm not disappointed, but I also have no expectations. You sound like every single member of my family when they talk to me. I can't wait for Thanksgiving. Anyway. God, I don't want to think about holidays. I have to, though. Just in case you didn't see my message in the Discord server earlier, 6 paychecks until Christmas. Good luck, guys. I haven't bought a single Christmas present. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. God the Eternal Father says, well, what's your judgment, man? Sending me to hell? Alright, Okami says, you don't? How do you let out the food you eat? I'd like to say that, I'd like to think that it just evaporates somewhere inside of my chasms, you know? The deep chasms of my body. It just disappears somewhere around there, and I don't have to worry about it after. Just chillin', TBH, waiting for Truckin' to come online. Oh, what's Truckin's plan today? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Peter says, I often call people piss babies or piss boys, so I just filled it in with none. Piss none. Ah, I see, I see. Agent Harris says, who needs to buy presents when you can 3D print them? And you know what? Church IT Tech was thinking about getting a 3D resin printer, but those things are stanky, and the church is pretty small, and we don't really have a lot of windows up in this place, nor do we have a garage or anything. So I think if we put a 3D resin printer in the church, we would accidentally kill ourselves. We would accidentally kill ourselves. So you burp? No, I'm not really good at burping. I can't really do like the nice, thick, hearty belches, you know? La 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 la. I have 2 paychecks for Christmas, but we don't do presents on Christmas. Ah, so you, so does your, country, do like a different kind of, Christmas thing? Christmas ceremony? For the Mexicans, a lot of us usually do it on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas. I come from a separated family, though, so Christmas just kind of happens whenever the fuck I can see my dad and then my mom separately. She works so hard it burns off from the inside. Exactly. That's how it works. So the black hole is a black hole and it just sucks matter in, never to be seen again. Yeah, that's what my mouth does. That's why you never want to put any foreign objects in my mouth, because, listen, it'll just evaporate into a black hole and you're never gonna see your peanuts again. Thank you for the... Thanks for the sub, Andy. Sorry. Sorry about me. But thank you. I'm glad you like being in the church. Alright. Black hole nun, won't you come wash away? Alright. Guess I'm back here again. Yum, 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 yum. I could answer the smell problem. Do you know that you lose a bit of weight every time you breathe out? Oh, holy shit! Alright, hopefully I breathed enough for to lose a couple of calories. Agent Heron says, use water resin. Keep it by a door or window you can leave open and get an air filter that works for my small apartment. Ooh, okay, alright. Wait, you say you're Mexican? Yes, I am a half Mexican. My mom is Mexican and my dad is a white guy. And then my stepmom, also a Mexican. So my dad has a type. My dad has a type. Also, welcome in, Austin. I'm a little bit behind on my chat because I was scrolled up to read more people's texts. What the Gandhi did I return into? I actually don't even remember what I'm talking about. For the love of me. Oh, what's the problem, God? You don't like the way I'm talking? Well, just try to shut me up. Just try to shut me up. I mean, if you guys really want me to shut up, I can concentrate on doing another staring competition. Wait, we're both half Mexican. Dang, yeah, man. We both are half Mexican. Yay! I'm 150% Mexican. Fuck yeah, you're cooler than I am. I definitely just look like an average white girl, but that's my fault. I don't go outside enough. Nom, 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 nom. We Poles are also big on celebrating Christmas Eve. Oh, that's cute. So our holiday customs are a little bit similar, despite being on the most different places on Earth possible. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm sending more Pokemon cards into PSA soon. Ooh, which ones this time? That's cool. I like that. I like that. We're all a bunch of half-breeds. We're all humans, is what I would like to say. Staring contest while I demolish a Kit Kat. Oh, so you do want a staring contest? Okay, I can do that. Okay, that just means the cows bother us less. It doesn't work like that. Food is made up of carbohydrates, the carbon part you breathe out in the form of CO2, and the water part of it you piss out partly and you store part of it. Actually does remind me. I do need a little sip of water. Give me a second. Alright. Nah, I've heard worse. You don't even take a place. Nah, I'm also wide AF. In my work here in the frontier, people call me gringuito. Not the gringuito! I'm sorry. It's okay, I've been there. My whole entire family always remarks on how fucking white I am. But anyway, alright, hold on. We're gonna do another staring contest. Are you ready? That's the only way you'll get me to shut up for a couple minutes. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes. And then, are you ready? You guys gotta tell me when you blink so that if I beat any of you, then you have to say something nice to me. Okay. Alright, are you guys ready? Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm gonna get my eyes ready. Alright. I'm warming up my eyes. When I open my eyes, I will never be dry. When I open my eyes are going to be the wettest, most refreshed thing in the entire universe. My eyes are going to be springs of health and wealth and prosperity. And when I open my eyes, I'm going to beat literally all of you in a staring competition. Alright? Get ready. 3, 2, 1. No! No! I accidentally winked! Fuck! No, damn it! Ah, fuck, I don't think I beat any of you! Ah, god damn it. I beat you, dumbass. Fuck you. What's wrong with you? What the No! Dog, that wasn't even 15 seconds. Yeah, it was a whopping, like, 3. Fuck. No! Jake, you're an evil fucking person, by the way. It was 2, actually. You were counting? Alright, no, fuck you. I rolled my eyes in my island so much I almost lost straight away. Okay. I want to beat one of you. I want to beat at least one of you. We're going to do it again, alright? When I open my eyes, they're going to be the wettest dual lakes in this side of the West Coast. And my eyes will never be dry. And you know what? It's probably a bad idea that I have my fan on full blast right now. That also probably has a hand in things. But I'm going to open my eyes. In 3, 2, 1. No! Fuck! God damn it! Did I beat any of you? Did you look at the sticky note while you stare? Fuck you, Jeter. Fuck you right back, idiot. You beat me! Yes! 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 I beat 1! One was all I needed. Yes! Yes! Now you guys have to be nice to me. I'm waiting. Are you gonna say something nice to me yet? You did great, May. Yes! W, May. Yes! I'll take it! Let's fucking go to. Fuck no, I beat you, so I get to be mean. Aww. Thank you for the head pats. I'm gonna unbwomp myself. Mommy? I mean, you could. I don't recall giving birth, but if that's what you want to call me, I'll take it, I guess. You always make me laugh, and I'm happy to be part of this community now. Whoa, that's so nice! Thank you. God, finally, some nourishment for my soul. My heart won't grow cold any longer. Yay! I have not blinked. Even still? Dude, you got the wettest fucking eyes on this side of the whole entire world, dude. You got great eyes. You sound like you're from Jersey. I just like doing the weird kind of like East Coastist accent. East Coast. East Coast. East Coast accent. I can't take this shit. What the hell? All right. I tell you nice things all the time, Ekin. Yeah, because Jake is nice. Jake is a nice person and he's nice to me all the time. Yay! Okay. I think I know what'll distract you guys. All right. I thought of something. All right. Staring contest round 3, all right? I thought of something to distract you guys, all right? You're gonna fail this time. You ready? You blink? You blink? Did you not look at my eyes? All right. I think I did my job today. I think I did my part. May, you blinked. Yeah, I know. I was just trying to get one up on you guys, all right? I can't be a sneaky little nun for once in my life. Oh no. Oh lord. No, my eyes actually widened, so it had the opposite effect. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. You can't fool an expert gooner. Fuck. No, I'm a failure. Cheater. Beat you again, dumbass. Damn it. Well, all I can say is I tried my best, and that was the only trick I had in the book. Quieter than a church mouse. Ah, yes, of course. I'm obviously the quietest nun that there's ever been. Nobody could ever be quieter than me. Anyway, off the biz. Later, bitches. Alright. See you later, you bitch. I hope you have a good day, Jeter. Good luck with your studies. And also, have a nice day. Nice things to the nun. You have become my comfy streamer. Always fun and relaxing to have you on my back as I try to work. Oh, wait, that's so nice. Let's freaking go. Let's go. I'm pumping my fists in the air. Yippee. Chrono says, I love boobs as much as the next guy. Not as much as me. But anyway. However, a staring contest requires me to lock into the highest levels. Not even the goon haunts me. Ah, damn. So you're the type of person that takes it real serious, like. I see. Later, ho. What the hell? I eated the milkshake. Oh, you had a milkshake, Paraloon? That sounds awesome. What flavor? What flavor was your milkshake? Anyone else still going strong? Are you still... Are you still trying to do the staring competition? Dude, you're goated. You're way more cracked. You're way more cracked. Strawberry. Paraloon had a strawberry milkshake. I would also like a strawberry milkshake. But, I had a pumpkin strudel muffin today, so... I'd like to think that was a pretty good treat myself. A little nice fall-time themed treat. I know I just said that I was half Mexican. But I'm just like any other white girl as soon as the pumpkin spice starts coming out at all the restaurants. I don't like the pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks, but there are other coffee places that have really good pumpkin flavored treats, and that shit rocks! That shit absolutely rocks! Oh yeah, I told my friends that I never had a milkshake and they were extremely shocked. I mean, all you do is put a flavor, like chocolate or strawberries or mango, and put it in a blender with some ice cream, and then boom, you got yourself a milkshake. That's all you really need to have a good milkshake. Hi, Sai! I was just telling them how I watched you play Digimon Cyber Sleuth about an hour ago. When we were talking about Digimon, of course. And as far as you don't eat Taco Bell, you are good in my book. Taco Bell is actually, alright, controversial opinion. Taco Bell is actually my least favorite American taco place. I prefer Del Taco over Taco Bell. Sue me. Happy and I started Cyber Sleuth. Awesome! I hope you have a wonderful time with your new Digimon game. I love scented candles. Where is my white girl license? Right here, sir. I actually take a wild guess as to what candle I have lit right now. And I will give you a hint. It's not pumpkin spice. It is actually one of my summer scented candles that I have lit because it's like 80 degrees out, so I didn't want to light any of my kind of sweetie bakery kind of candles today. What flavor do you think? I mean Ghost Game. And holy shit, the horror in it is done well. Ooh, cool. Not Del Taco. I like Del Taco more than Taco Bell. I'm sorry. Sue me. La, 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 la. Anything is better than Taco Bell. Real Okami. Church IT Tech, though, his ass loves Taco Bell. He'll go crazy for a Taco Bell taco. He'll see a Taco Bell on the drive and he'll swerve. That's how he is. And also, welcome in, Kay Selvin. I hope you're having a nice day today. How are you? Thank you for bringing me a Dino Nuggie. Mango? Ooh, you're on the right scent track. You are on the correct scent track, Warsaw Pete. Parallel says, I don't like Taco Bell tacos. Jack in the Box is better. All right, well, that is incorrect. Jack in the Box tacos are not tacos. They fucking suck. The Jack in the Box tacos, genuinely, when you open up those little tacos, they're like little turds placed into a tortilla. They're awful. I hate them. Sai says, I won't go too far into it, but like they start showing it as a folklore story, and then you find out it's actually a Digimon behind it. Ooh, that's cool. Meow Meow Pics? Meow Meow Pic. No, I didn't light my cat on fire. That's not my candle. Jake says, you're not wrong. Taco Bell is a kind of go-to when there's not anything else, which is in the Northeast a lot of the time. Yeah, I feel like in the Northeast, I don't really think of tacos there. I am on the West Coast, and in Las Vegas in particular, we got a ton of Mexicans. There are so many incredible taco places here in Las Vegas. You have your lion's share of incredible taco places on the West Coast. So if you are going to Taco Bell when you have literally 200 other taco options in the city, you're kind of a loser. You're kind of a loser. Silence says we made it to episode 3 and they just introduced Angoramon, whose voice is Roronoa Zoro in One Piece. Ooh, that's cool. Sai also says, I'm in the Crown of Maine. I can't confirm we ain't got shit. But what is, like, the food out there for you guys? I just always assumed that it was seafood, you know? Like, over here, we got tacos. And a lot of meat-based meals. On the East Coast, I kind of assumed that it was all seafood, you know? That's where all the ocean is. I ain't got no ocean where I am. I'm in the desert. If there was an ocean here, that'd be a problem. When's the last time someone went to Long John Silver's? The last Long John Silver's in Nevada closed literally like 6 years ago. And even before then, I think the last time I was there when I was literally 7 years old. So 19 years ago, I think. Last time I ate at Long John Silver's was 19 years ago. That's downstairs. Up here, it's mostly potatoes. Oh, shit! I'm going there! I love potatoes! You scared the crap out of me. I thought it was a different kind of Meow Meow. My cat, my actual IRL cat, is named Meow Meow. That's my baby! But anyway, my candle that I lit today is watermelon. It's a watermelon candle, and it smells pretty fucking awesome, actually. I'm older than you. I'm 26. I feel like that's a big ceiling, you know? Lots of people are older than me. But as the years go by, I do find that the people that I work with just get younger and younger, and it kind of scares me a little. Soon enough, I won't be relevant with the times anymore. I already didn't know what 6'7" was. I'm screwed. May, Meow Meow is your conscience. That's not true. I was trying to teach Meow Meow Magic the Gathering last night. That's not true. I have a picture of it, actually. Let me show you guys the picture of my cat playing Magic the Gathering. Give me a second. I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling up the picture of my cat playing Magic the Gathering. She has one card. Okay. Almost there. I'm getting in my OBS. I'm picking up an image. Create new image and browse. And well, that's a little bit large. That's a little bit large. That's not quite what I meant to do. All right, hold on. You'll get a cat reveal bit by bit. There we go. Here's my cat. This is my cat playing Magic the Gathering. Wow, it's a white wall. Hey, don't call my cat a white wall. I know she's quite pale. But that doesn't give you an excuse. I have a root beer candle. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Oh, wait, hold on. Do you guys like my physical comedy? Hold on. All right. That's enough physical comedy out of me. There's so few options for physical comedy when you're a VTuber. The little kitty has a ribbon, so cute. Yeah, it's her little bow. That's my little Meow Meow's bow. Sid came over earlier, laid on my arms, farted, got up, and left. Yup. Typical cat activity. Is Meow Meow he or she? Meow Meow is my sweet little princess. Meow Meow is my beautiful little girl. I love my cat. She's awesome. I like my cat a lot. Yay! You gotta add the sound effects? Alright, hold on. Let me try again. That's all. That's all. I think Meow Meow changes pronouns daily. Some days it's he, she, others it's you little shit. Actually, Meow Meow kind of a good cat. She's honestly not that bad. May, she stole my $5. Well, she didn't fucking give them to me. Hey, Meow Meow. You can't steal people's monies and then not give it to me afterwards. That's the whole deal, girl. That's the operation. Anyway, my cats came to me, mew for food, eat and fart, and then leave me alone for the rest of the day. Meow Meow is, even though she's 5, she's actually quite the play monster. Meow Meow loves to play. I'll minimize my photo of Meow Meow. Listen, you guys ever stop paying attention? Meow Meow. That's how I'll keep you guys invested in the stream. All right. Meow Meow. Next time viewers start dropping. Meow Meow. How do I give to Meow Meow a sub? You give it to me, and then I promise it'll get to her somehow. I mean, being a cat owner, your spare money does end up going to your pet anyway. Alright. Bye, Meow Meow. If I had a cat, I'd make it play like, yeah, bro, you ain't sitting your lazy ass. Come play with me. I just was putting, like, whenever my cards would go into the graveyard when I was playing Magic with IT Tech last night, oh, wow, I love this game. Thank you. Okay, thank you for gifting a sub to Meow Meow, Paraloon. Meow Meow, you have anything you'd like to say to Paraloon? As expected, Meow Meow is ungrateful as ever, but I will be grateful in Meow Meow's stead. Thank you, Paraloon. Back in the day, Cat Pick when FNAF was new Cat Pick. Alright. But yeah, whenever I would put my card in the graveyard, it would go to Meow Meow. Meow Meow was the graveyard keeper. It's okay. I'm sorry that Meow Meow was such a cruel woman. I'm actually looking to see if there's any other Meow Meows. Readily available Meow Meows in my server. I feel like I don't send enough Meow Meows. I need to send through more Meow Meows to show you guys from time to time. Nah, just everyone showing me their beautiful, cute, lovely pets. Yeah, not a ton of other pictures over here. Though I do have a buff ass picture of my mom's dog. You guys want to see my mom's dog? She's built like a tank for some godforsaken reason. Look at this. Look at this absolute tank of a creature. Hold on. If she stares at you this hard, will it make you feel bad? Let me make the image smaller. Is there any way to make the image smaller any quicker? Okay. This is my mom's dog, Luna. She is, God. She will stare at you like this for hours on end. This is how she begs for her ball. She sits in front of you and she stares at you like just waiting for you to touch her ball and throw it across the room. She is the most needy dog I've ever goddamn met. But yes, this is Luna. She's built like a tank. She has one, I like to call her ear the silly ear, because she has one up ear and one down ear, and she does not do it on purpose. For some reason, one of my friends said that she thought that my dog did this on purpose. She is a half Boston Terrier, half Frenchie, so she has one up ear and one down ear. She's a very silly little girl. I like this thing. I stare right back. Yeah, she'll make you feel bad after a while. Anyway. It would make me feel bad if her eyes popped out. I mean, so she's actually quite a stably built dog. Like, I feel like a lot of dogs, especially like the smushy-faced ones, have problems with their eyes bulging out. Luna just looks at you like she's fucking crazy, but her eyes are actually quite normal. And because she's only half Frenchie, she doesn't have the pushed in like snout breathing difficulties that most other dogs of like that Frenchies have, which is good. So Luna will probably live a long time, because she has better breathing. Hold on, I meant to say breeding, but breathing also counts. Anyway. Luna looks at you like she's fucking crazy. Well, they said pets take after their keepers. Hey! Are you calling me fucking crazy? Hey! Look at me in the eye when you tell me that. Are you really gonna fuck with me? Are you really gonna tell me that I look like I'm crazy? Hold on. Hey! You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. You better step off of my property, or something might happen to you. Oh, hey, Holy Father. I wasn't threatening people. Actually, threatening people was the last thing that I would ever do in a church. Threatening people is the last thing that I would ever do in a church at any given time. How are you doing, Holy Father? I hope you're doing well today. Wow, I can't believe I have both God and Holy Father in my chat today. We need to pick a god and pray. That's right. Pick a god and pray that Lady May's wrath ain't coming for your goddamn ass. None may be threatening everyone. That's right. Put your fucking hands up. You better get your dukes ready. As if I wasn't just talking about how I don't think I'm capable of hurting anyone, because my nickname was literally Baby Hands for half my life. I don't think I could hurt anyone listen. I wish I could punch someone and have it hurt. Maybe I have to like Kill Bill train myself to like punch wood from like an inch away. And maybe I'll build up a strong blow that way. Maybe I'll one day I would like to have the most powerful fists in all of VTubing. I beat the shit out of anyone who comes near me. You missed my pun. How could you? Did I? No. What was your pun? You might say she's delusional. Deluge. I see. Good pun, Warsaw Pete. I'm sorry. Oh, where am I going? Hello? Where did I go? Hello? Hey, my VTuber model. Oh, I see. Hold on. I'm back. Sorry. My bad, y'all. All right, hold on. Since the Holy Father is here and God is also here, maybe I should go back into my church garb. I promise. See? Look, typical nun garb. average nun moment here. I used to have a nickname, but I can't say it here. It's not TOS. Oh, scary. Oh, scary. No, use the Bobby Hill School of Self-Defense. That's my purse. I don't know you. Hi, Dr. Cashew. How are you today? Happy Sunday. It's the best day of the week. Glad you could join us. VTuber peekaboo for attention spans. There was a TikTok that I saw the other day. Actually, no, like the other month, where it was just people at a concert, and then it like flashed a pair of eyes really suddenly on the screen, and the guy went, ah! And the top comment was, peekaboo worked on a grown-ass man. And that shit was so funny to me. I kept saying peekaboo worked on a grown-ass man for like 3 weeks straight to my partner. I love it. I love peekaboo working on a grown-ass man. Very funny. I also think that would have jump-scared me, though. If I was at a concert and a pair of eyes just flashed on the screen, of course I'd be like, ah! Well, I already learned that a staring competition actually does wonders for the attention span of the chat. So maybe I'll have to do a staring contest with you guys more often. Make sure you guys are paying attention and looking into my big, beautiful eyes. Alright, I'm gonna take another sip of water here. Hold on. Ooh, that was good water. Ooh. Oh, May, if I send a link, can you read a few of the reviews? I feel like you'd enjoy them. I mean, sure. You can send them in the Discord, and I can read them after. Unless they're, like, particularly funny, then I don't mind reading them. Why not? I can only see one eye. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. This any better? Sorry. Didn't mean to make that confusing for you. I still do have 2 eyes. They're particularly funny. All right. Yeah, send it over, I guess. I'm done eating my Christ Krispies. What are you up to? We are just having our regular Sunday yapping sermon, Holy Father. Just talking, trying not to sin too deeply on the stream today, and we're just enjoying each other's company. How were your Christ Krispies? Were they the plain ones today? Were they the chocolate ones? Did you glaze them? What's cracking with the Christ Krispies today? Ooh, one of my favorite vocalists releases a one-take vocal video. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Oh snap, I'm unconfused now. As expected, as expected. Is in general. I'm gonna go grab some coffee and make some tendies. BRB. All right, fair enough. I'll take a quick little peek at what size sent me. Oh, it's Amazon reviews for a banana slicer? Interesting. It's called the Hutzler. The fucking Hutzler. What the hell? Okay, hold on.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, I think I found a good one, actually. Actually, he's kind of right. These reviews do kind of go hard. Also, welcome into the church. I'm sorry, I totally missed that alert. That would be Pro of Pro. Welcome to the church. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, what type of metal do you used to hear? Nu metal, metalcore, glam, deathcore, slam? I feel like nu metal is probably my favorite, but I was recently acquainted with groove metal, thanks to Dadbod's Heavyoki, and I've really been wanting to listen to some more groove metal. But also like power metal. I've listened to a lot of that when I was first getting into it. Speed metal. All good. All good. No bad, really. No bad, really. Alright, let me see if I can... I'm a bit depressed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pro. I hope that you can have a little bit of laughs, and I hope that you can enjoy the rest of your day, my friend. Hopefully that whatever is ailing you does not ail you for too long. It is that time of the year when the changing of season gets a lot of people down. Thank you. Ow. Hey, you can't pet me and then slap me in the face. That's not how this shit works. Hey. All right, let me. I'd have to open this up in an incognito window because I do not want the Amazon to say my name. Oh, I'm crying. Hold on. That's because that's because of my copy paste. My dad had a heart attack. I'm sorry to hear that. I will pray for your family members' health and wellness and recovery moving forward. I hope that he is doing well in his recovery. Have you heard deathcore? Hey, what the hell? Sorry, wrong toggle. Wrong toggle. I accidentally clicked the wrong one here on my end. My inner elitist is screaming. Sorry, Pete. I'm sorry, Pete. Ow. The fuck? Alright, sorry. Unconsenting x-ray. Me when I stare deep at you? Anyway. Thank you for the head pats as well. Alright, let me do my silly little screen share here. La 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 la. Where is my thingy-ma-bob? Where the fucking scallop? There it is. Found it. Kind of in a weird place, though. Oh, shit. Oh, it's all messed up. Because I have the crop all messed up. Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. So, here, let me make myself a little bit smaller here. The pictures to this review, they're a little bit funny. So, there's normal pictures, right? Of using the banana slicer. And there's this, for some reason, of a child running away from with the banana slicer on Christmas. Oh, of course, they put it on their Christmas tree. People fucking love this banana slicer. An intriguing and perplexing device. What the? That's not. Okay. What the hell are with the pictures on this review page? So, all right. These reviews are fucking long as well. They are actually kind of insane. Pro rage bait. Absolutely. Honestly, I do like the rage bait banana one. Let's read the review. After a dozen years of arguing about this product with my wife, he was claiming it was another useless kitchen gadget, and me arguing that it was a kitchen necessity, like a spoon, and me ending up in the municipal sanitarium more than once. We finally agreed to take the plunge. I laid awake for 4 nights straight, anticipating its arrival. It came in a discreet package, so I put my 25 years of post office sorting skills experience to work. I was able to remove it from its packaging, but I found it only to make mush of my bananas when used. Refer to attached pic. Therefore, I could only give a 3-star review. P.S. I did find it useful for sorting envelopes, but then again, I may be biased in this assessment. Like, there are people that are using it with, like, for, normal purposes. Happy Monday at 0035 a.m. Of course, happy Monday. Sorry that it's no longer Sunday for you, but I did my best. Like this one, my life was incomplete without this. I've had many major accomplishments in my life. Met and married the love of my life, had a child with her, and none of these things are like the feelings I have toward this product. With unhinged glee, my Hutzler 571 showed up today, and without any hesitation I removed the 2 little, yellow, nice touch wire ties in the card with all the important dishwasher safe labels. I test fit the device to a few of my bananas, as I felt you'll always remember your first one. I skillfully peeled the yellow devil, and once complete, I removed the bananas, which, which you should never eat. I rested my new slicer, a maximized slicing, and pressed down with slightly more force than I imagined. In my head, over and over, how it felt. Needing at that point to find a cigarette, we foolishly ate the slices and chuckled with glee. Your life is incomplete without the Hutzler 571 in it. These are very silly. Also, hi guys, Howard Orca. I hope you're doing well today. I also really like the reviews for the sugar-free gummy bears that make you shit your pants. Those are also quite good reviews. if you even care. I figured you'd get a kick out of these. Yeah, they're pretty silly. I think I really like the picture on this one. Like, it's so obvious how you're supposed to use this fucking thing, and most people have just simply decided that... Wait, hold on! Abracadabra, slice my banana! That's not even particularly funny, but I really like it. I just think it's very sweet that we humans allow ourselves to be so ridiculously silly for the dumbest and silliest of reasons. I like that we can do this with each other. And also, listen, I'm not gonna read this one. This thing is the fucking size of the fucking Odyssey. Crazy. This thing is the side of the goddamn Odyssey home by Homer. But I do really like that that humans allow themselves to be this silly. Now this banana slicer seems a lot scarier. I already know that someone tried to put their peanuts in this and chop the little head of their peanuts off. I just know it. No, the Odyssey is shorter. Listen, if this banana slicer starts singing Epic the Musical to me, I'm in. I'm sold. They're not for bananas, that's for a bris. Genuine. This one genuinely looks like something that would cause someone deep harm. This looks like... I feel like no, but who knows? I bet you there's some teenage boy out there that saw that it's a cylinder and was like, that kind of looks like the right size for me, I'll be honest. No matter how terrible the impacts would be, I just know there's one guy out there who tried it. There's one guy out there who tried to put his penis in it. Oh, hold on. Look at this nice even slice. This looks incredible. Wait, y'all. Maybe I need... Maybe I want to slice some fruit right about now. Jeter would probably try. You're right. I'll let him know. Buddy, have I got the device for you to put your penis in? I can't. Oh, it's not a cashew chopper? I'm sorry to hear that. Now I'm just looking at kitchen utensils. Oh, meat chopper. This does not look very effective, actually. I typically beat my meat with my hands, not really with a chopper. Anyway, alright. We're getting out of Amazon. Alright, I'm over. I'm over it. My apologies. I hope you didn't mind the Amazon detour here. You put your what now? Never mind. Search for the slap chop. It's okay. I already closed my Amazon. But, thank you for showing me the silly little banana slicer product. That did bring me a little bit of joy. I do like the silly banana slicer. Big fan. Alright. Uh-oh. I choked. This happens every single stream. I talked too much, and now all the mucus in my brain is loose. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Feel free to make a meter for whatever you need, or punch me in the face with whatever objects you want. I am gonna blow my nose real quick because I cannot breathe. BRB. sorry about the wait, guys, but don't I sound so much clearer and not nasally? I feel like my voice just always get a little bit more nasally throughout the course of the stream because of me needing to blow my nose. Ugh, but I did it. I blew my nose. Everything's fine now. Everything's normal. Welcome to the Church Lorcana YYC. I hope you're having a good day today. Quoting a classic, don't blow your asshole out. Has someone blown their asshole out, blowing their nose before? You guys remember the show 100 Ways to Die? Or was it 1,000 Ways to Die? It was on Spike TV back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember Spike TV, but Spike TV was the most sexed up horn dog channel on American television. I don't know if Spike TV was a thing internationally, but it was a crazy channel in America. And there was a show called 1,000 Ways to Die in which they would show you, 1,000 Ways to Die. And they were always, like, really hyper acted out and, like, really, really weird. Like, the one that I remember the most, because for some reason it was on this channel around an 8-year-old girl, there were these two women that were making out on top of a washing machine, and then they were, like, moving sensually on top of the washing machine so hard that the washing machine fucking exploded and killed them. For some reason, that's the only one that I can remember. Probably because it involved two women making out. But, yeah, I think about that one a lot. It makes me wonder if someone has actually died that way. May, if you ever need a laugh, look up Bob's Fridge, animated by Sir Walter Underbridge. Will do, my friend, of course. It was in the same programming block as MXC. Okami says, I saw all the episodes. So do you know which one I'm talking about? Do you know which one that I'm talking about? The episode that I'm talking about? They would go through, like, 5 or 10 ways to die every single episode. They were all ridiculous, but I still think about it all the time. Warsaw Pete says, nah, I saw it when I lived in the States, but not here in Europe. Zai says, I remember one of them was a guy decided to stick his schlong into a calf heart that he attached to a car battery, and that wasn't enough for him, so he wired it up to the house main. What the fuck? So, how did he die? Did he electrocute his penis to death? What the hell? Nah, is that a joke or are you serious? No, it was a genuine TV show. Electrocution, yes. Okay, so he... So he electrocuted himself to death in his pursuit to fuck a cattle heart. That is insane. Also, hi, Yuna. Sorry, you came in at a weird time again. Sorry. Oopsie. My bad. He hooked it up to 120 voltage. That's fucking crazy. He was coming and going at the same time. No fucking way! No fucking way! Not coming and going at the same time. That's insane, son. That was a good one. In all honesty, I am mentally putting that within the file cabinets within my brain, and I'm archiving that. Next time anyone comes and dies, I'm using that. I don't know when the hell I'm gonna watch someone come and die. Hopefully not in my lifetime, actually, now that I think about it. But if I ever do happen to witness someone come and die, I'm saving that one. I'm saving that one. Actually, here's one. You remember Sex sent me to the ER? I do remember Sex sent me to the ER. I have a very I have a very specific memory of this, actually. So I was on a family vacation with my half-brother in another state, Arizona. And I was like maybe 11 or 12. And my half-brother, who is 6 months older than me, was watching the TV, and it was Sex sent me to the ER. And he was, like, watching the screen like a hawk. I think it must have been, like, my half-brother's first experience with, like, getting turned on or something, because he was, like, in a stupor afterwards. Could not get, like, more than 2 words out of that dude for the rest of the evening. But that is it's not, like, a super juicy story, but that is, like, the hyper-specific memory I have because of Sex sent me to the ER. It was one of the before scenes before they go to the hospital and are in the ER for a specific reason. Okami says, the guy that put alcohol up his ass, the clown that blowed a balloon on his throat, the one that was killed by 3 XXI models falling on him, etc. Yeah, the show was ridiculous. Sai says, one of the people on that was AEW wrestler Darby Allin. That's insane. Ads. I'm sorry about the ads. I promise. I don't do them on purpose. I remember the Mud episode. It's crazy that everyone has a specific memory with these really weird shows. And I think about this all the time. Why the fuck were the early 2000s so horny? Every single piece of marketing, every single movie, every like comedy show, everything, like music, everything that could possibly be horny was insatiably horny in the early 2000s. And that's probably why I talk the way that I do today, because I am so massively overexposed to it. And then now we are seeing the counterculture in which everything is the exact opposite direction. Everything has to be super Puritan. And no, not too much booby or ass on any TV show or anything. It's really strange, the way that the pendulum swings. So the early 2000s were really horny, and now we are back in the anti-horny era. It's really strange, and I wonder when the pendulum is going to swing back. Like, when I'm in my 40s, are we going to be getting, like, movies like the 40-year-old version again? Are we going to be getting the Carl's Jr. ads where it's a very sexy woman sexually eating a burger with the beef juices running down her mouth? Like, when is the pendulum going to swing back? I think I'll know that the pendulum has swung back when I see a horny Carl's Jr. advertisement again. I think that's when we'll know. Once Carl's Jr. starts getting sexy again, we'll know that society is back in its sexy era. Her sex sent me to the ER. May, the show is still on public TV in Mexico. Wait, really? That's crazy. Anyway, sorry, I'll continue reading Sai's message. Sai said, for sex sent me to the ER, I remember the gummy bear episode and the guy getting his slong stuck to a vacuum and then they had to get the jaws of life. I do vaguely remember that too. But I don't know if I watched that episode. I think there might have just been like boys in my grade back then talking about it. Warsaw Pete says, I vividly remember watching Jerry Springer when I was 10 years old. Luffy Love Seffy said, sorry, that visual made me lose it. The way that you typed makes me think that you lost it, in which you cum-did yourself. Did you cum yourself? Get out of here. Clean yourself up. No! Nope, you can't deny it, Love Seffy. We all know. You came. You cummed yourself, dude. Wife said I can't anyway. Understandable. I'm kidding. I believe that you're safe. Listen, if you start praying now, maybe you'll still get to heaven. Dr. Cash, you said 40-year-old version taught us all that breasts are like sandbags, and I think we all appreciate that. Guy says, yeah, him and the wife were doing maid employer roleplay, and she stuck the vacuum to his wiener, and it turned out there was a titanium ring in it. Oh, fuck, that's crazy. Oh my god. Sorry, I had way too much of a visceral reaction for somebody who doesn't even have a penis. Actually, what do I mean? I have the biggest cock in the world. Losers. Pray now, guys. Oh yeah. Right. Me too. Start praying. Maybe if we pray hard enough, we'll all get to heaven. There's a prayer meter. Now's the time. Pray. I miss Sex and the City's Samantha. She was a queen. True. Sex positive queen that we all missed out on. Actually, speaking of, you all know the Hot Pockets horny tweet? I don't think I know the Hot Pockets horny tweet. Please do elucidate, Love Seffy. Please do. I would love to know. I used to watch Sex and the City with my mom when I was 10. That's some family education. Dude, your mom... Dude, your mom was definitely priming you to be a young and hot 25 to 30-year-old woman in New York. Did you ever see the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes account trying to honey post? I actually do, because I remember it blowing up on Tumblr back in the day. The Kellogg's Frosted Flakes horny posts with Tony the Tiger, right? We were horn dogging up Tony the Tiger, if I recall. I talked too much and I ran out of breath. Huh. Okay. I'm okay. Maybe I need a fucking inhaler, dude. The way I be running out of breath. What a motor mouth. Hot Pockets tweeted up. Oh yeah, I remember this post. Hot Pockets tweeted out, "Think your life is hard? Try being stuffed with meat 24/7." And someone replied with, yeah, I remember that tweet. She yapped too hard. Yeah, that happens to me quite regularly. I talk too long, too fucking fast, and then at some point my lungs are like, wait, and then they died. That's how I know. That's how I know. I'm dying. Do you ever see the Play Asia one? I do not recall the Play Asia one. So now we're just talking about the horny sins of brand accounts, huh? Someday I'll be up there. For accidentally horny posting on a brand account. Hopefully not, actually. That would be bad. A part of my job is controlling a brand's social media, so, maybe I shouldn't say that. I would lose my job. Anyway. Let me not think about that. Okay. I could give you some exercises for you so you can talk easier on stream. It's not that I, don't do breathing exercises. I sing. I do breathing exercises all the time. I just talk so fast for so long that I quite literally, explode. At some point, my lungs are just like, ugh, and then I can't. Hot take. Jackass was the most homoerotic show on TV back in the day. I think your argument is totally valid. A lot of those, prankster, jackass, we're all super cool guys doing cool things and getting our bodies fucked up. We're all, strangely homoerotic back in the day. But, that was just the early 2000s. Things were very sexy, things were very homoerotic, and then things were also, conversely, terrifyingly straight. I think we need to get a little bit more gay with it, guys. I don't know. No, but screaming exercises. Now, screaming exercises I will take. I do try to scream daily in my car on the way home from work, but that's the most of it. That's 20 minutes screaming a day. If I was screaming on my way to work, everyone would be like, "Why do you sound insane?" the first thing in the morning when I get to the office. May, check general. Okay. Someone added Play Asia, and they said, "Don't forget boobs." And then Play Asia said, "We would never forget about boobs. Tits are life. Ass is hometown." You know what? Good for you, Play Asia. At least you know what the fuck you're about. I'm glad that the brand manager was able to be like, you know what? I can say whatever I want here. What are they gonna do? Fire me? I'm the personality here. I wish I had the gumption. I wish I could do that. Alrighty. We are at about 2 hours, and typically my Sunday sermon streams end up being around 2 hours. So, what else do you guys want to talk about today, huh? What else are we yapping about today? What's the last sermon of the day? Subway can register a huntsman spider a foot long. Still surprised me to this day. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry, huh? Okay. Yeah, I be screaming every day while driving. Me too, trucking. My man! My man! I remember Steve-O tickling a bat's ding-dong in one of the episodes of some Jackass spin-off. What the fuck? Doesn't that count as, bestiality? What the fuck? How is that legal? You know what? Maybe I shouldn't talk about the legality of Jackass. They do that kind of stuff on purpose. Want to learn a Polish curse word? Sure, as long as it's not like a slur or something that could hurt someone's feelings. I'll curse. Why not? I'll be right back. I blew my nose again, and there's an issue. BRB. That was fucking crazy. So I didn't blow my ass out. I did not blow my butthole out. But but I did I didn't blow my ass out. However, that was a fucking crazy amount of snot that came out of my body. I didn't think that I was capable of just bottle rocketing that shit straight out of my nose. That was insane. I don't think I've ever blown a glob that big. Not even when I had the flu. That was crazy. My capacity to yap can truly take me places, dude. And by that, Booger Town, I guess. Thank you for the head pats, Holy Father. Well, I don't really want to end stream being a nasty fucking creature. So... Anyway, what do you guys have planned for the rest of your week? I might go to the Ren Fair. I might. I'll figure out how I feel. I might go to the Renaissance Fair next week, but we'll see. What do you guys have planned for your week? I would like to know. I hope you guys all have a wonderful week ahead of you. And I would like to know if you guys are doing anything interesting. Oh, excuse me. Alien Isolation, till that's beat. Then maybe Alan Wake. Cool, fuck yeah. And she already forgot. What do you mean? It means you fucking dick. Oh, about the Polish curse word? Sure. I would love to learn a curse word. I'm either doing Alan Wake or Parasite. I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart, dude. Alright, I'm okay. Starting a new semester in uni. Oh, awesome, Pete. Congratulations. I hope that your new semester goes absolutely swimmingly. Okami says stream, record, and maybe sell some things so I can get a quest 3s. Hell yeah, good for you. Say T who you yeah bunny. 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 He who you yeah bunny. He who you yeah bunny. Am I doing it right at all? May got baby lungs. It's not that I have. Listen, all right. I don't think I have baby lungs. I think that my talking capacity is just so great that I end up accidentally just producing snot rockets for some reason. Yeah, it's you fucking dick. It's good. All right. I learned. What does it actually look like when you type out the word itself? If any Slavic person pisses you off, got it. Who you yeah bunny, of course. I'm starting Witch from Mercury on Friday. I still need to watch Witch from Mercury. I need to get into Gundam more properly instead of just building the robots. I need to actually get around to watching a Gundam series sometime. Ooh, I see. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna finish Pokemon Scarlet DLC. Fuck yeah, and gamer. I hope you have a wonderful time doing that. Sai says start with G. You know what? That's what Church IT said that I also would probably like Gundam G. So maybe at some point I really will. I ran out of the seasonal anime that I was watching. I was watching The Summer Hikaru Died, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, My Dress Up Darling, and I think those are the 3 shows that I was really watching. So I gotta look at what anime is airing in the fall and then pick my new picks for the next upcoming months. Besides from that, I'll be making my stream schedule soon. My schedule's gonna look a little bit different this week, because I have a collab on Tuesday instead of doing some Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Thursday, I'll probably move Metal Gear Rising Revengeance 2, and then Friday will probably be some Kingdom Hearts 2 again. And then if I decide to go to the Ren Fair, then I won't stream on Saturday, but I will always be back for our Sunday sermons. But that is what I am currently planning. I will finalize my schedule tomorrow. You so handsome, you so tall, you play basketball? I wish I was handsome and tall, man. Oh, and I sent you a new custom playlist in the music hall. Yeah, I was briefly scrolling through it as I was right about to start stream. So when I end stream, I will be able to have the time to take a listen for you. Thank you as always for bringing me new music. Pete, I appreciate you. Watch Panty and Stocking. You know what? You are right. I have not watched season 2. You are correct. Spy Family, I feel bad. I just always feel bad because And I've talked about this before, but I just hate anime children. I know that Japan is like, please have sex and have children. Japan is like, please God, we're gonna put as many cute kids as possible in our series so that it entices you to have your own children. I cannot fucking stand children in anime. And it is the main reason as to why I can't enjoy Spy Family. I do not enjoy children characters. I do not enjoy Anya. I just do not enjoy gimmick characters, and I feel like children are so often just gimmick characters. I do not fault you at all if you like Spy X Family. There are some wonderful things about that show. I just can't fucking stand children. And I'm so sorry. I wish I enjoyed Spy Family more. I just couldn't fucking do it. Kingdom Hearts 2 Friday, of course! Kids are the worst. You know what? I'm glad someone agrees. Why do you think I'm a nun? No children coming out of this bakery. Hi, I'm so glad I got to catch a stream. Hi, Pastry Puppy! I am gonna wrap up soon, but I will still very happy that you were able to catch us for a little while today. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. Happy Sunday to you, my dear. Warsaw Pete says, I will not watch season 2 of Panty and Stocking because I'm too attached to the original English voice actors. I have heard clips, and I do miss the old Stocking voice. However, I don't hate the work that the new voice actress has done. I don't know who it is. I haven't looked into it that deeply, but I think it's fine. I don't know. Times change. It was 15 years since the last season. I think it's normal that things change. What about Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid? I also... God. I love Yuri. I love Yuri. I love Yuri. I didn't watch Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid because of... And this... I know that this is a stupid reason to not want to watch a show, but... I think the way that the characters were drawn just fundamentally pissed me off. And I don't know if that makes any sense. The way that the characters were drawn just kind of pissed me off in a weird way, and it turned me off from wanting to watch it. I feel like maybe that's a more usual gripe when watching anime, because art style does tend to be quite important when it comes to anime. But I never ended up watching Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. But I do know that it is quite a cozy show, and there are nice, like, Yuri overtones to it. So maybe someday I'll get around to watching it if I can get past being a stupid elitist idiot. Next time Molten and I go to an anime convention, I'm gonna go as Monkey D. Luffy. Fuck yeah, one of my closest friends also cosplays Monkey D. Luffy. I hope you have a wonderful time whenever you go to the next anime convention. God, I can't fucking wait to go to an anime convention next year. I want to go to a convention so fucking bad. I couldn't go to the one con that I always go to last year because my friends were getting married that week, so I was unable to go to that con. And I am constantly punching the table about it because all of the Baldur's Gate 3 voice actors went to that con. And man, I wanted to go so bad. I want a Shadowheart signature. Shadowheart's my wife. I like Shadowheart. May, have you seen Higurashi with Chinese censorship? Yeah, the scenes where they just censored all of the blood entirely white so it looks like they came everywhere, I have. But I am a big Higurashi fan. I do like Higurashi quite a lot. I need to actually play the visual novels for Higurashi someday. But I really like the experience of the Higurashi manga to the point where I even though I know that the voice acting of the Higurashi games is incredible, and it's part of the reason that it was so popular in its heyday, but I don't know. OMG, which con? Level Up Expo. It is a con that happens every single year in Las Vegas. I tried to attend every single year since it started 11 years ago, but I was unable to go this past year because I went to a friend's wedding. And I don't know, every other con in Vegas just, like, kind of fucking sucks. Like, Level Up is the only con in Vegas that's really worth it. I don't know. I cosplay and I go to a lot of cons. I'm a big con nerd. I wish that I still had the energy to cosplay. Like, I still have a ton of cosplays that fit me, but I just can't, like, I can't muster up the energy to put on a wig and contacts and go through the stress of having a headache all day. I don't know. I do miss it, though. Wait, try Nichijou. I've seen Nichijou. I have seen Nichijou. I have seen The Daily Lives of High School Boys. I have seen, God, what is that other comedy anime with the 3 girls? One of them is English. God, what is the Asobi Asobase? I have seen The Daily Lives of High School Boys. I've seen Nichijou. I have seen Asobi Asobase. I love comedy anime. I've seen quite a lot of them. Shadow the Hedgehog? You know what? Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! I've heard similar things from local friends. My local con was Katsucon growing up, so I'm used to the cosplay grind. Of course. I mean, for a lot of my life, I was huge into cosplay. I got kicked out of my local mall for identity theft because my friends and I wanted to cosplay Homestuck back in the day when Homestuck was a big deal. And then we got kicked out of the mall because they didn't like the fact that we were wearing wigs. It was weird. We were just teenagers, man, but whatever. Yes, I was that annoying teenager. I'm sorry. If you, Molten, and I go together, I'll be y'all's cameraman. I'll be behind the camera, thank you very much. I'll be behind the camera. But Level Up Expo is a genuinely fun con. And he is coming down here for Magic Con, actually. He is gonna go to that. Lucky Star? I have seen Lucky Star. Have you seen Cromarty High School? I have not seen that. I do not know. I gotta go to school. Catch you next time. Have a wonderful day of classes, Holy Father. Thank you for hanging out as long as you could on this wonderful Sunday sermon. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be praying for you that it's wonderful. Bye-bye. Oh, did you see South Park made fun of Demon Slayer? I did not. I did see the new Demon Slayer movie, though. It was pretty gas. Thoughts on Psyche K? I like Psyche K. I feel like it took me a while to get used to, like, the 5-minute long anime format. But because it's literally only 5 minutes per episode, it was really nice to just throw on whenever I didn't necessarily feel like committing to anything longer. So I enjoyed watching Psyche K. I enjoyed a lot of the reoccurring bits within it too. It's been quite a while though. I think I watched Psyche K back in COVID, so like 2019. It's been quite a while, but I do like Psyche K. I do like most comedy anime. I'm going with him to that one. Oh, to a Magic Con in Vegas next year? Well, shit, Andy. I guess I'll see you then. What is your favorite anime? I have favorites by genre. I guess if I were to say what is the anime that means most to me, probably Sailor Moon. But my favorites like by genre are like for like an action show, Mob Psycho 100, I feel like, is the closest thing to a perfect anime. I fucking love Mob Psycho 100. Magical Girls, I love Sailor Moon. I love Madoka Magica. I'm a big Magical Girl fan. Romance anime, my favorite is Kaguya-sama Love is War. But I am also a big fan of a lot of the older series, like Lovely Complex, Toradora, or on High School Host Club. That was the era of anime that I grew up in, so of course I'm very fond towards it. My favorite, like, action series, it was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But my first anime ever was Death Note, so I do have a soft spot for mystery animes. Things like, hello? Oh, it was Meow Meow, sorry. I heard a weird scratching noise, but it was my cat. Let me see. Inuyasha. I am still currently watching Inuyasha. I'm on episode like 160 something. I actually don't even remember where I left off on Inuyasha. I'm quite deep in though. Have you checked out Blue Reflection? I can't say it's ringing a bell. I'm not sure I have. I am rewatching Toradora. Recently finished the Christmas arc. That scene broke my heart again. Every fucking time, dude. There are a few anime that I rewatch every few years just to like reinstate that they're still as good as I remembered them being. I rewatch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood every couple years. I rewatch Toradora every couple years. I rewatch Death Note every couple years. I running rewatch Sailor Moon all the time. I also recently rewatched the entire Madoka Magica series because I was so hype about the new Wall Purchase Night Rising movie coming out that I binged all of Madoka Magica again, including the movies. Let's see. Like my favorite miscellaneous anime is like Kill la Kill. I love how weird it is. I love My Dress Up Darling. I love Cardcaptor Sakura. I just like a lot of anime. Gurren Lagann is an all-time classic. I love Gurren Lagann. I have a tattoo of the Lance of Longinus from Neon Genesis Evangelion. I also have a tattoo of Utena from Revolutionary Girl Utena. I love anime. I fucking love anime. I think I could put it that way. I love a lot of anime. And I'm a big fan of anime. I'm a big fan of the medium. My personal favorite is Revolutionary Girl Lieutenant. Oh, I'm gonna have to send you a picture of my tattoo later. I think you'll be quite happy with me. Wait, we have Revolutionary Girl Lieutenant tattoos. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go, pastry puppy! You're based. You're based. Need some Promare. I do like Promare. It is definitely one of the most Studio Trigger things that I've ever seen. But I like that Studio Trigger just makes shows that only Studio Trigger could do. And I really like that about Trigger. I don't really like Death Note, but those Maximum the Hormone songs go fucking hard. Peak band. True. I am extra endeared to Death Note because it was my first anime ever. And I know that sounds insane, but the reason I got into anime is because I was huge into RP forums back in the day when the internet was mostly comprised of blogs and forums. I was on a OCRP forum and someone's signature was a gif of L from Death Note, and I was so into Scene Boys back in the day that when I saw L, I was like, I need to watch whatever that man is in. So Death Note was my first anime thanks to a blingy gif of L on a OCRP forum back in the day. I have the Rose Crest. I have the Chiho Saito art of Utena laying in her coffin. I'll send it to you later. Okami says, my fave has always been Lane and Gans. Not a lot of people like those shows. I think Lane is a really good show when you want to feel esoteric. You know? Like when you want to feel like you're really indulging in something artistic. I feel the same way about Satoshi Kon films. Like Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue is my favorite anime movie. Is it something that I watch often? No, because I personally can't stomach watching it often. But is it one of the best things I've ever seen? Fuck yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. Oh, May. Yes? Witch Hunter Robin. I have not seen. My first anime technically were Maya the Bee and Moomins. That counts! Okay, Misa was part of my gay awakening as a kid, so I respect it. Of course! We love Misa! I think the anime character that really made me realize just how bisexual I was I think it was Sailor Venus from Sailor Moon, actually. Because Sailor Venus was, like, everything that I wanted to be, and I would think about her all the time. And even though Sailor Venus isn't even, like... She's not even, like, my favorite Sailor Senshi anymore. But for some reason, she was, like, my dream... she was, like, my dream girl. Everything I wanted to be and everything that I wanted, like, in someone. And that's so silly to say, because Sailor Venus is, like, just... In the 90s anime in particular, she's like such a almost one-note character, but I really loved her. Witch Hunter Robin was the Cowboy Bebop animators and is about a witch who hunts witches. That sounds pretty sick. Hell yeah. Perfect Blue gets pretty dark in certain scenes. Yup, for sure. It's definitely not a show that, not a movie that you can rewatch often. It is very disturbing, but it's incredible. The classic, do I want her or do I want to be her? It was the same thing with Revolutionary Girl Lieutenant as well. By the time I watched Revolutionary Girl Lieutenant, I already was well aware of my sexuality. But that is Utena Tenjo to me. She is everything I wish I was. She is everything I want to be. But at the same time, I want to hold her hand and call her my wife. Sailor Mars was my favorite. These days, Sailor Neptune is my favorite. But I grew up really loving Sailor Venus. And also on the same token, the older I get, the more I really do value Usagi, you know, the titular Sailor Moon. But I don't know, I'm just a big Sailor Moon fan, so I could talk all day about that. Have you seen Tokyo Mew Mew? Yes! 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 I have seen Tokyo Mew Mew. Not a lot of people talk about Tokyo Mew Mew these days, so it makes me happy whenever a fellow magical fan brings up Tokyo Mew Mew. I was moderately, like, pleased with the reboot. I know a lot of like classical magical girl fans really hated the Tokyo Mew Mew reboot, but I thought it was perfectly serviceable. It's just meant to bring the show to a new generation of children, so I don't think that there's anything necessarily wrong with that. Nom 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 nom. LOL, funny roundabout way to call Venus basic. I know, my bad, I'm sorry. I really like idol type characters. My bi-awakening in anime was still Gantz. Honestly, fair enough. Oh, have you ever seen Spike Spencer's final Ava episode rant? I do. Yes, I have. I love it. For some reason, like whenever I see like a blue ball, I think about Spike Spencer going, "I'm in a blue ball," and like his voice cracks when he's reacting to the last scene of Evangelion. I love Evangelion. I'm super pretentious. Warsaw P says, I remember being like 6 to 7, getting up earlier before school to watch Sailor Moon. They played it at 7 a.m. here in Poland. Yeah, I was slightly too young for that. I was slightly too young. I was born in 1999, so I just barely missed the American Sailor Moon phase by a hair. And it breaks my heart, man. Breaks my heart. But let's look at that for a moment. Where the fuck would I go? I love the way Spike Spencer ranted that out. Incredible. He's such a good voice actor. I guess someone made sure Hideki Anno saw that rant. I own the complete Evangelion on Blu-ray. Fuck yeah, that's awesome! That's awesome! I want to own, I have the Rebuild movies. I have, 1 through 3. I need to get 4.0 plus 1.0 on DVD still. But I do for sure want to own more anime on physical. I definitely don't own enough. Also, if you get the chance, check out the Phoenix Wright outtakes. Of course. I still haven't played a Phoenix Wright game myself yet, but I am interested in doing that someday. I always sneak in the night to turn on a small TV and watch Animax in the night, the lollipops that... Sorry. I hiccuped and it made me gag. Nolale says, it's okay. It was hard to find what you were looking for in the before times. That's true. That is true. In the before times. Sai says, it's like 19 full minutes of them fucking with each other. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I kind of miss, like, the old days of, like... I don't know. I guess, like, when anime was more niche, I feel like voice actors got to be a lot more silly with it, and now everything is like super professional, which, you know, in its own right is good. You know, it's good for, you know, American anime voice actors and such, but I kind of miss back in the day when people were allowed to be super goofy with it. I don't know. And you would like get the silly little bloopers as a part of the Blu-ray or something. I don't know if they still do that though. Steve Bloom. Steve is notorious for going off script. I do remember him He was a regular attendee at like Vegas cons back in the day. In Mexico now is that we have the most stupid dubs ever. That's cool. That's fun. I like that. Like, so the official Spanish dubs, they still allow them to be goofy with it. I like that. I miss the convention culture from pre-2020. That was the best. And that's like the biggest reason as to why I haven't ever gotten back into cosplay. I'm so fucking scared of like the way that like TikTok has kind of morphed cosplay into, you know, this numbers game. Like, there have been times where I have taken pictures of cosplayers, and they were like adamant about me posting them on like Instagram or TikTok later, and it's like I don't really post cosplayers. I just kind of like to take pictures and look at them later when I want to look at the con. But and then also like people carrying around signs, and there's nothing wrong with the side hustle, all right? I'm a VTuber. I cannot talk shit about this. I just always found it like kind of scary that like cosplayers would be walking around with these signs that are like $5, I'll step on you. And I don't know, like I guess I don't like that very much. I think you should get your money however the fuck you want to, and if you want to be stepped on by a beautiful woman, power to you. But at the same time, I'm scared that if I ever got back into cosplay, I'm too shy for any of that shit, and I don't want to like expose myself to that kind of thing. I don't know. And I'm also just scared that like if I cosplay again and I don't have 100,000 followers to back it up, that I'm not like a good cosplayer, and then I'll get like bullied, and they're gonna tell me to leave the con, and they're gonna boo me. I don't know. I'm scared of people. I don't cosplay anymore for a reason. Cosplay is fun, not for attention. It's just like that is how it should be, you know? Like, I do have cosplays that fit me still, but because I'm not the most, like, conventional looking cosplayer, I'm just scared that, like, if I cosplay someone's favorite character the wrong way, they're gonna call me, like, ugly, and then I'll have to leave. And then I'll have to leave the con because I'm very emotional, and I'll cry. Whoa, hi, Smorphus. What is that? That's a cool emote. It's a little creepy, but I like it. Cool emo, cool emo. How much? I don't know. I have thought about maybe cosplaying May someday, but the bad thing is that I made my character as different from me as possible. So I can't cosplay May without being super inaccurate, even though she's my own fucking VTuber. Excuse me. Erlin says, I'm gonna go to the next Evo as Neko Arc and get eliminated in pools, I think. You know what? But that sounds fun, because Neko Arc is like a fun, cute little gremlin. I think that's fun. I like that for you. I love that for you, actually. Howdy. Hi, Smorphis. I hope you're having a nice day today. I'd cosplay my PNG. And you know what? Like, for you, Sai, like, your PNG is, like, quite covered up, you know? So I feel like you could do that and totally rock with it. I feel like I can't cosplay my own character because I made her, like, fucking 5'10". I'm 4'11". There's no way I can cosplay this bitch by looking normal. Meow, 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 meow. Okami says, I will love to try cosplay once at least. I always wanted to try it, but my parents always throw my things to the trash. That's fucked up. Fuck your parents. If you're ever able to move out, I hope that you are able to live your dreams. Cosplay your favorite character, and I hope it makes you very, very happy. Nom, 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 nom. By the way, I DM'd you a clip from an anime I don't think is appropriate for general. I'll watch it after the stream. Thank you, Sai. I'd cosplay my silly clown OC. That's pretty cool. I feel like cosplaying OCs is pretty safe. Because nobody can tell you that you're doing it wrong. Morphus says, I'm gonna cosplay the Russian sleep experiment during Halloween. Just preparing it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I hope you have fun. Dr. Cashew says, the people that bring May to life would probably be okay with you cosplaying her. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I literally... I got May designed to be, like, exactly to my personal tastes, you know? Like, this... If I had my way, I would look like this. But I don't. I made her tall because I'm not tall. I gave her long hair because I don't have long hair. I gave her even bigger boobs than mine. I can't live up to this. Also, I'm good, just drawing My Little Pony art. That sounds wonderful. I hope that you are enjoying your own creativity, and I'm proud of you for exercising your creativity in any way that you can. Congratulations on being better than anyone who uses AI. Pastry Puppy says, I want to cosplay my VTuber model and dare someone to tell me I'm inaccurate. I mean, yeah, that's true. It literally is you. It literally is you. So there's no way that someone could tell you that you're not. I'm just scared. I don't know. I'm too susceptible to what other people think of me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I guess if I were to cosplay myself, nobody could tell me that I can't, but I'm just scared that I won't look right, and then everyone's gonna be like, well, now my perception of May is permanently ruined because you look so much different from your VTuber, so maybe you should just, like, kill yourself or something. And then I'd go home and cry, and I don't know. I'd love to have the physique of Toji from JJK. Wouldn't we fucking all? God, to be built like Toji from JJK. To be built like an absolute fucking tank, yo. That'd be awesome. I'd like to be built like anyone from JJK, to be honest. All them Jujutsu sorcerers got crazy bodies. Pastry Puppy says, I get it. Sometimes reception can be super rough. I will fight the haters for you. Thank you, Pastry Puppy. You're so kind. You're so nice to me. Wah! I don't know. Someday I'll sack up and I'll get back into cosplay, but For now, I'll just keep working on myself and my self-esteem until I can until I can feel more comfortable going out and doing it. I do miss it sometimes, you know, dressing up in a silly little costume. Because when I cosplayed, I felt the prettiest than I did in my day-to-day life. But I don't know, like, since I started dyeing my hair and expressing myself more through fashion, I don't need cosplay as much to kind of validate myself. And in a reverse way, it's become, like, opposite. Now I'm too scared to cosplay. Whatever. May is the best. Me? Stop it. Oh, come on. Oh, you're pulling my leg, buddy. I wish to be built like Bridget from Guilty Gear Strive. Of course. Of course. Truckin says May is a pervert. May from JJK is a pervert. Coincidence? Oh, fuck, you got me. Oh, no, you pegged me. Damn it. Fuck. Anyway. If someone is mean, you just tell them, oh no, I already forgot how you told me to say it. I only remember it was Japani. No, I don't remember how you told me to curse anymore. I have to write it down. Hi, Slick Ninja. How are you today? Welcome to the church. I hope you're having a good day today. If I ever did a Guilty Gear cosplay, I'd have to do Hotikmin, but I'd love to do a Faust / Dr. Baldhead one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get pegged, nerd. What? Huh? Wait, hold on. Get out of my ass. I don't want anyone to peg me. What the fuck do you mean? Cool model outfit. I'm blessed. How about yourself? I am also doing quite blessed. Thank you. I always will take the opportunity to show more of my silly little VTuber. Don't I look pretty? Oh, aren't I awesome? Anyway, and I do have another outfit too. Boop. And actually, if you're gonna stick around for my my 1-year streamiversary next month, I may or may not have another special outfit prepared for my anniversary. Hopefully you guys will like it. I think it's quite beautiful. Probably my most beautiful outfit yet. I'm excited for it. Hopefully my streamiversary next month will be fun. He who you yeah bunny. Note it down. All right. Polish for calling someone a dickhead. Hold on. Let me pause my scroll here. Boop. He who you yeah bunny dickhead in Polish. All right, I wrote it down. Sorry, I have a little pad of sticky notes here for me to note things down with sometimes. Your model is so good. Me? Oh, thank you. Dope model. The outfits are cool. Why, thank you very much. I've designed it to be as true to my own tastes as possible. Gothic and a little bit girly. And a little bit nuns. Heavy Metal May, do you actually like heavy music? I quite do. I also like to sing heavy music sometimes. I have silly little covers that I post on YouTube. My newest one is not metal. I will say that it's not a metal cover. However, it's goth and spooky, and I hope that you enjoy it nonetheless. There are some covers on my page. They're a bit harder, and you can hear me scream there. But name 3 songs. Watch the Lacrima cover now. It's actually a different ghost song, but I do like Lacrima. May, do you like fighting games? I wish I were better at them. The only fighting game that I've ever actually owned is Skullgirls. I don't have any others. I don't have any others. I need to get more. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. My brain auto-corrected the Lacrima. That's okay. It's one of the newest Ghost singles. I blame you at all. I'm gonna go play Guilty Gear. Fair enough. It is actually around 4:30 on my silly little yapping stream Sunday, and I did say 40 minutes ago that I was gonna wrap up soon, and it's been another 40 minutes after that. So.
Hello.
Slick Ninja.
Hi.
Welcome to the church. Thank you for following. I hope you enjoy your time here. And if you check out my covers later, I hope that you do enjoy them. That would make me quite happy, actually. All right. So let me look. Let me take a quick little look at Twitch here. Cause it is a Sunday. I still have to do prep for my work week, and also I have to prep for my work week, and I have to dye my hair again because my hair is super faded right now, and I have to do it every week. Oh, let me take a quick little look at who's streaming today.
Hello.
Because we're such a captivating chat. Of course! I love talking with you all. You are the most interesting and lovely people that I know. Alright, so... I have no idea why I don't have you followed. I'm just here for a bit. Hi, Cappy! I hope you're having a good day today. Thank you very much for being here yet again. My music taste is about the same. I love metal, but hard rock I can always dig. Like some 3 Days Grace, etc. Fuck yeah, dog! I've been listening to it. I've been practicing. I want to post a Spirit Box cover here soon, so I'm practicing screaming a bit more than I would usual. Hopefully I'll be able to you know, pick up my balls and be able to pick up my balls and to be able to actually post it, but I'll continue to work on it. No, don't end. It's Sunday. I still have to shower. I have to listen, girls, you know this. Sunday is the full body shower and shave day. It sucks, but you gotta do it. The full body shower and shave. Oh, what a world. But anyway, all right, let me pull up who we're gonna read out to today. Thank you for the stream. Hope you have a great start to the next week. It'll be a good one. I'm feeling it. Oh, of course. I still have to do my usual rigmarole before I send you guys out. I'm just looking to see who I will read out to today. Let us do... How you guys feel about some spooky stuff? You guys want to watch some Phasmophobia today? Some spooky Phasmophobia for the Halloween month? So I will raise you guys out to I will raise you guys out to Morbid Grin, but before I do, please allow me to do my usual ending stream rigmarole here. And also thank you, Cappy6, for joining the church. Makes me very happy that you finally joined my silly little church. So as you all know, I am an aspiring metal vocalist. Please do check out my covers when you have the time to. I am striving to get better every day, and I am trying my very best to put out covers whenever I am financially able to. So I'll continue to work on getting out another cover soon. Also, wait, you're an artist? I don't know if I'd go that far. But anyway, I also have a community Discord. We are quite active and talkative there. I'm gonna try to figure out when the next best night will be for a movie night, but we do have the community Discord as well. Planning on doing some movies and some more. Thanks for fishing me. We do have a community Discord, and if you enjoyed hanging out within the church today, please do consider dropping a follow. It means a lot for to almost be at 650. It's really awesome. I still don't know where all the support comes from, but it's awesome, and I'm so glad that so many of you are here to hang out with me. You had a movie night? Not yet. Not officially. I have watched stuff in the server before, but no official movie night yet. Hey, rockers, hip-hoppers, and the people who don't give a fuck! Thank you for the Limp Bizkit, Warsaw Pete. I appreciate the Limp Bizkit. Have a good night, May. Yes, of course. And before I let you guys go, thank you for being in the church. Please consider following, and if you really liked hanging out in the church, please consider subscribing. It means a lot to me, and the money will always immediately go back into VTubing activities or to covers. And I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else I need to mention. I'll be dropping my schedule tomorrow evening once I have some of the details figured out, but I will be doing some Final Fantasy 14 Tuesday.
Hi.
Final Fantasy 14 Tuesday. Thursday will probably be hopefully finishing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and then Friday will be Kingdom Hearts 2. And then, as always, we will do a Sunday sermon. So I will see you guys a couple times next week. And thank you for hanging out with me. And welcome to the church, Michael. Thank you for being here. All right. I'll raid you guys out now. But thank you guys very much for watching today. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I am so happy that you were all here. I appreciate you all very much. There is a Discord. Yes, there is. Let me link it for you again. Thank you very much. I will raid you guys out to Morbid Grin, who is playing Phasmophobia today. And I will look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye. See you later. And I love ya. And bye-bye.